We gaming, boys. No pre-stream today, as we're waiting for your boy to get back. We're looking at creature event. Terrible. Man said 5 minutes. Terrible. Unreliable Canadians. SMH. You just use metric time. What does metric time even mean, brother? Mid moments? Terrible, brother. Terrible. Using metric time. Unreal. Three, 4, 6, 8, 10. It's hydration time, boys. Gotta get me some fresh new motors. Ooh. They're, oh, because it's out of rotors. Okay, I gotta get more... I gotta bring over more, rotors. It's time for Gooner City, boys. Absolute minimums. Oh, Squidward on a chair. I'm gonna chuck, because I'm gonna need as many rotors as humanly possible. I'm gonna chuck this shit into the thing, just so that I make room for the rotors that I'm gonna need. Because I'm gonna need a lot of them. I want to carry as many as I'm able, that way I can go shove them in so I don't have to deal with it. Yeah, because until I get my warehouse up, and until we get the warehouse up and running, it's gonna be a pain in the ass. There we go.
Hello.
Terrible, man. Terrible timekeeping. Unreal.
Yeah, metric time.
How's it going?
I don't see the problem with this. Hold on, I've opened everything but Steam. What's going on? What's going
Not much. How about you?
on? Yeah, like it's going. Satisfactory time. I don't know.
It do be satisfactory time. There's gonna be so much shit for you to catch up. Should I show you around, or do you just want to figure everything out?
We'll see. For now, we are waiting 8 hours for Unreal Engine 5 to load.
Yeah, sounds about right. I mean, the game doesn't take that. I don't think the game takes that long to boot up. In all honesty, especially
might
for an
because it's
Unreal game.
Wait. It's on try. It's particularly slow.
Man, it has all the source games on an SSD,
Yeah, of course.
and then all the Unreal Engine games on a hard drive.
First, all my source game, yeah, including Markness, of course. I
Gotta
wouldn't.
get-
I wouldn't make game and wait.
Got to get those enhanced loading out of date nodes.
What game have I played that was compiled wrong? I don't think I've ever played a game that was genuinely. Oh, I've never bought it, but the only game that I do know that did that was fuck, it's called the really crappy one.
What? Hunt down the
Hunt Down
Freeman?
the Freeman. Yeah, Hunt Down the Freeman. That's the one. Yeah. Load graph out of. What the fuck is going on with this car? What? I join, and the first thing I see is a car clipping in and out of the wall. Are you here?
Oh, you might be over by the steel factory. Because that's where I killed you.
I'm on the road. I'm on the hub.
Oh, if you're at the hub.
There is an explorer, as the UI indicates, that is spawning inside of a wall, jumping out, and then respawning inside of a wall, and re-jumping out.
Oh,
Which is incredibly funny to see.
yeah, that's not like that for me, because it's on the side of the road, but maybe for how it rendered, it tried rendering it inside the thing. For some reason.
Whoa.
No idea why it would do that.
Oh, you're so cringe. Why did these doors open this way? What? Why did they open towards the center?
I would not be able to tell you.
I'm going to replace these. See if you're wrong or if I'm wrong.
Sure, knock yourself out.
What is that? Gate hole wall. Oh, very useful. Oh, they're not actually open on the other side. You just put them through the wall. Unfortunate. Is it in architecture? It is.
Ooh, fancy. The biggest aesthetic overhaul on the factory is the assemblers right now. Well, specifically the first floor, the assemblers.
Sorry, I was fixing my door. Say again?
The biggest aesthetically changed thing is the first floor of the assembler room.
Oh, the one that has a hallway attached to it now?
Yep.
Let's see. The old assemblers still have no wall. That's pretty funny.
Yeah, haven't gone up there yet.
Where is this?
So when you come up, you go up the stairs and make a U-turn and cross the catwalk.
Oh no. Oh no, dude, it stairs the wrong way. Oh, hold on. There's a funny graph for this. Give me a second. Stair type.
Oh yeah, this is the 1 meter stairs. They kind of suck. I don't know why they look like this. But this is the best. It's either that or you switch them to a ramp. Which maybe a ramp might be better.
There you go. in the group chat. It's
Yeah.
they did it wrong. I don't like this. Oh god, this is terrible.
It's over here.
Okay.
Assemblers are over here. I
Wait,
got
hold on. Hold
okay.
on. Hold on.
Yeah, I'm slowly dismantling this as the grid comes along.
All right, fair enough. How much are we at right now?
A lot.
1.4 gigawatts. Good God Almighty. Okay.
So signs up there to tell you.
Oh yeah, I was looking at this. Pretty fancy. Okay.
Come up, make a U-turn.
But these stairs are also done wrong. What the fuck? What? Worst game ever. I'm refunding. Oh. My god, this is fancy. Okay, now that we actually have catwalks though, because the last time I couldn't test it, we didn't have them yet.
And you can also access the storage crates from the catwalks too.
Where are they? Architecture? Yeah, they are.
Catwalk should be architecture.
Can we do? Come on, raise it up a bit. Come on.
Yeah, you have to find the sweet spot. It's a fucking pain in the ass.
The rods too. Give me a second. Ooh, we have belts Mark III. My god, how much did you play?
Well, we're in phase 3 now, so I soloed all of phase 2.
Oh, okay. I feel bad, but then this is also an addictive game, so I don't think I should feel bad. Oh, the ramp. Oh, what the fuck? Come on. Is it this hard to align the ramps for you too?
Yes.
What the hell? Why can't I?
Like on the edge of the foundation, yeah, you can kind of like do it on the edge. Like something like that. You did it wrong, but no.
What the fuck? That's not what it looked. That's not what the preview looked like. What?
No, because you saw my preview. I gotta plug in my headphones.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. You had it. Yeah, it's like the weird corner of the foundation. You have to align it too.
Fuck.
Try doing it from
There's
where I'm standing. It's probably
walls.
easier to do it from up here, looking
Maybe.
down.
Look, they work fine that way, but not that. Oh.
Oh, it does clip
I
into
think
the belt though.
Oh, that's a shame. I want to see if they could go over and.
I think you could probably nudge
do.
it when it's frozen. You can, well, yeah, they'll go through. You can have literally something running in the middle of the catwalk and it won't count to block the catwalk. It just aesthetically looks like it's clipping.
Yeah,
So I think you could probably nudge it. If you can get it right, nudge it, and then,
Okay, hold on. What if we do...
got it. You're streaming already? Yeah, it's 6 o'clock. Always stream.
A second for the fix-it ramps to start fixing. I can't rotate them. Okay, hold on. What if we put walls first? Do we have shorter walls? Foundation 2 meters. Are you 2 meters high? Oh, you have concrete.
Yeah, I do.
Can you drop concrete? That 500 works too, sure.
What? Hope you haven't experienced any testicular corrosion? You mean... What do you mean corrosion?
Hold me leaning to balls of steel.
I guess that's one way of doing it. That's a smart way of doing it. And then you can just delete this and then run the catwalk across.
There you go. Does this look slightly better? No.
Yeah, it looks... Well...
If
I mean,
really flat, yes.
Fortunately for this belt, it's just reinforced plates, so it slides under perfectly fine.
Yeah. But not for everything.
Right. But to be fair, that's why I made this specifically this way. Right? So it just goes over the crates.
Oh well, okay. Alright, after obsessing over catwalks, it's good day.
And then you have access to every storage crate if you want.
Cool.
From up here. So
looking down, I see. That's a lot of modular frames. What does this used to make? I forgot. Smart
Reinforced.
plate.
Yeah, I wanted to go around and start labeling things, but then again, I was like, why label it when we start making the warehouse, and then we're gonna start transferring everything to basically be at the warehouse.
Oh god, that's a terrible smearing effect. Do you also see it when you walk? Like the stainless steel, the shader takes a while to update the reflection.
I'm on like really low settings
Oh,
for stream purposes, so like everything kind of looks like shit to me.
oh, okay. I just realized the 8 megawatts worth of lights we have in here too.
Yeah. What I want to do, like I said, I want to do a lot of changes because there's you can change the color lights and everything in here. But I'm
Yeah.
like, what's the point of doing all that when they're offline? Yeah, you're right. What's the point of doing that when we get the warehouse and everything up? But I can't do the warehouse until we basically run a train through the entire map.
Got it. Why is this door slightly elevated like this? I'm outside
I think it was based because all of this is on like a 1 meter wall foundation, so it's off by a meter.
Oh, hilarious.
Yeah.
Are these still Mark 1s? They are, I see.
Some are Mark 1s, some are Mark 2s, depending on how quickly they need to be fed. It's all
Does not
dynamic
change.
based on what's required.
Okay, did you upgrade the second floor?
No, that's just the smart plates, and I think I have that offline for now.
Ah, okay.
In fact,
Just-
we don't
yeah,
even
just-
need
just what I left.
we don't even need smart plates for this next phase, so probably don't even need any of this up here.
Oh, God.
Oh, is it actually? Oh no, it is paused. Okay. Is there any that?
Oh,
here
yeah,
that we're
let
missing?
me see how the thing updated. The, whatever it's called, the space elevator. It now looks like a structure, I can confirm. Okay. Is that all for this section? For this region?
Yeah. Yeah. Next thing is taking the tube on over to the steel factory, so you get to experience the tube.
I'm sorry. To me, the tube means the London Underground, so you know. Yeah, the doors. Why did you make them individual? That looks so ugly. Terrible.
Oh,
You shouldn't be allowed to
yeah.
do things.
I guess you could have done that. Yeah. I don't know why. Okay, the
Did you
tube. So
just
jump. Yep, jump.
Oh, whoa! This is not a good experience in multiplayer.
So yeah, I'm sure you're probably lagging and everything. When we get close to the steel factory, you're gonna want to start braking with S,
Okay.
or depending on whichever way your camera is, the opposite direction if you're going.
Oh, I always
Because
try to-
it'll drop you down to literally 2 HP
Okay.
if you don't brake quick enough. And if you're not at full health, it will kill you.
Where does the road going towards the rear go?
I'll show you. We'll go back the other way.
All right.
That's where the plastics and rubber is being made, and where the gas powered generators and stuff are.
Where do we get off at? Sorry.
It just dumps off. It dumps us out when you
At the
start
top?
getting to yeah. So like around here, you want to start when you're on this. Yeah, I'll tell you when to start braking. And seeing you coming.
Oh, okay.
You should be able to start seeing it.
I like how we can take
Yeah.
85-degree turns at
Okay, you
120 miles
from
an
here
hour.
start braking, start slowing down. Yeah, this is the end of the line, so this is where you want to make sure you come out nice and slow.
There you go.
That's the
pretty good
truck
truck.
that gets stuck from time to time.
Well,
Whatever you
that's
do,
your
yeah,
truck.
just don't get in it, because it'll fuck with the nodes and everything.
All right.
So you come over here. Over here.
Yeah.
One, two. Oh, okay. Yeah, be careful about getting sucked in. You can go through the door.
Oh, okay.
So coal plants are here, which will eventually get off eventually. This is all steel production and everything.
My God, what does this make? To make steel beams, quick wire, pipes, and what are these? Steel ingots. Oh, these are
Yeah,
undistinguishable from iron ingots, but okay.
they're just black instead of silver.
Are they?
And then the stuff makes motors over here. Oh yeah, I needed a deposit. So the quick wire, The rotors and I think the cement that this requires is all being manually brought over for now. Because automating it over here is a giant pain in the ass. These are the coal power plants with the tubing of coal plants require water and coal.
Oh, see, that's to flush it. Okay, I'd rather not do that.
Yeah.
You pump water and then it goes into what are these? Coal power generator. Oh my god, it's massive. Does this always consume coal no matter how much we make?
Yeah. The main source is coal, and then the water, which I did.
Depending on usage, does it reduce coal usage or not?
No. No. So you'll see when you actually open the thing now that the production and consumption are two different lines now. That means we're producing more than we're consuming, so it's not super efficient, but
it doesn't matter, I guess, right?
It doesn't matter since these are automated, fortunately. So it doesn't really matter. But if you want peak performance, it kind of matters, I guess. Yeah, all of this is being done through one miner.
That's impressive.
Yeah, it was stressful to build because if your math is off by like only slightly, it's gonna reverberate through the entire system.
Right, and then there's water pipes below.
Yep. Yep. I ran the water pipes basically under the entire steel thing. So where you went out, so the door, there's the catwalk. You can see how the pipes run to under the base. And then over by the main entrance is the down into the water processing area.
I realize I never even questioned this. Is the water dangerous and stuff?
No, you can swim.
Oh, there's 200 cables just lying around.
Yeah, that's probably me from disassembling stuff. And then this is the water processing, which powers all the coal stuff.
What are these?
Liquid buffers. Oh. In case the grid ever went out, right? These turn off, but at least the fuel can keep going.
I just think it's a really funny title for you. And then, these are floating? What?
Yeah, it's probably for my disassembling. I was seeing if I wanted to run coal up to the top for a pit stop area, but I decided against it.
Interesting. Okay, cool.
Yeah, they turn on and off depending on if they need to pump water or not. So, doing note with the almost everything that has liquid output supplies a small amount of head lift. So if you organize your pipes pretty well, so every output for something that does liquid, so like oil refineries, water pumps, stuff like this, they supply small amounts of head lift to the pipe. So as long as you don't drastically like bring pipe straight up or something, they'll have enough. You don't. You can just go all the way to the hallway. I use a jetpack to get up there. That's why. No, I use a jetpack. As long as you organize the pipes, you should be able to basically, elongate the pipes along a very long distance.
Okay.
All right, let's go to the fuel.
Above is just the road. Okay.
Yeah. So we're gonna head back to the hub, and then we're just gonna. I'm gonna get you. I should probably get you your runners, and so just come up.
Wait. You said there's only one coal mine, right? What is the second one?
That one's for fueling the actual tractor that goes back and forth. That's all that does.
Oh, an entire mine just for one tractor.
Yeah, this will bring us back to the hub. You'll have to do the same thing. You're good. Just keep going. When you get close to the hub, you want to start braking as well.
I like the space all in our background. It's very pretty. If I hold W, I will accelerate, yes?
Yeah, to a certain point.
Hyperloop enjoyers will see this and say, hell yeah. Or Cave Johnson, I guess. That works too.
All right. Let me get. You should probably get yourself some Blade Runners. Do I have? I think I made a spare. Yeah, there's a spare in the hub box, so you might want to grab one of those.
The pink one?
No, the
No,
the actual hub box.
Oh, okay. What am I grabbing?
You put the Blade Runners. Put those on your legs.
Ooh, double detonator. Oh my god.
Yeah, you can grab one of those too. I don't. I
Okay.
haven't made bombs in a while, but I'll probably eventually get. But just having it on hand is good. Let's see what else you need. You probably should probably get another jetpack for you, right? Oh yeah, here. This is the funny. Here you go.
You're funny. What is this? Rebar. Oh.
And then
Oh,
there's
yeah.
some rebar ammo.
I wasn't expecting instant. Oh, you didn't die. Okay.
No. Just ragdolls you. Really cheap ammo's really easy to make too. You just need pipes.
I
at
want
one
to
point.
experience that. Shoot me.
Oh, you have the only one I made so far.
Oh, okay. Here, have it. It's even dirty bar too. Aw, not nearly as funny as you. Can't believe lag would do this to me.
Yeah, you only just go straight down.
Jumps. What the hell?
I don't know. Yeah, you can take that. I'll make myself a new one. You have a Xeno Basher, right?
I'll be Gordon Freeman. Yeah, I do.
Okay.
No, I have a Xeno Zapper. I don't have the sword.
Oh, you don't have the new one? Oh, yeah, because you died, right? And I think I took it off your body. There we go. You have a Noblest detonator. Yeah, you got the legs allow you to jump higher, run faster, and slide farther. So you'll notice you'll have like.
I do, yeah. Oh my god.
Yeah. What else you need? You probably need.
Gordon Freeman.
Let's get you a jetpack. So I'm gonna need. Did you happen to pick up any steel pipes while you were over there?
No.
Okay. I shall go grab a thing of steel pipes and bring them over here.
There's still beams behind you if you want to handcraft them.
No, I need specifically pipes, which requires steel ingots.
Oh.
That's why we have the. At least we have. I made the pipe network. Going back and forth is like really easy. It only takes like 30 seconds. While I'm here, you can open up the map and probably see everything that I've explored so far.
Ooh, oil. America.
So yeah, that route that you kind of see through the America is probably where he wants to build the thing, basically like over there. That's where we can run the train line, at least some of the train line through there. I scouted all of that. That's pretty wide open area to be able to run the train line through. And then we can probably go down the far east coast and then loop back around. As I almost kill myself. We're getting a fucking break. I think it's only 10 the jetpack. I'll bring like an entire stack. God knows how many we'll need. Yeah, so the plan is, because the easiest way of doing this is making one big giant storage warehouse that basically stores every little part that we make. And then from the warehouse is where we'll shift attention to larger assembly parts from there.
Okay.
That way, if we ever need something by hand, we're building or something, we just go to the warehouse, pick it up from over there, and then go and build the shit.
That makes sense, yeah. I swear, I don't play this game for like 2 days and I lose all the controls.
I'm on my way back. Go ahead and get yourself some Bio? Yeah, for biofuel for now, because I haven't started actually packaging gasoline yet.
Biofuel. We'll just grab it from the
Anywhere, it doesn't really matter,
power
yeah.
plant.
Wherever you can find it, I could not care less. As long as it
We
doesn't
don't
kill the grid.
we don't use the old power plants, do we?
I think some of them might still be on the grid, but
This is not making biofuel anymore. Nothing in here.
yeah, we have. I think we
Oh,
have the
96
headroom.
biofuel.
In fact, yeah, we can probably take something out of the biomass burner and remove it. You can probably delete all the biomass burners over there. I think we don't need them at all anymore. Actually,
Yeah,
I'll take a look at the pole. Go ahead and just delete them. I'll watch the power.
how much do you need? I have 400 on it.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. The jetpack just it takes them right out of your inventory like the car does.
Okay.
Let me make it the jetpack here. So the jetpack's used for basically maintaining your momentum. So it won't add speed, but it'll keep the speed. So you just kind of like tap spacebar. So what you'll do is you'll slide, jump, and then tap spacebar.
Oh, I see. It has to recharge. Okay. Fancy.
Yep. That'll help you get around. You were asking about those gas pillars. The bombs get rid of them, apparently.
Gas pillars.
The toxic gas stuff.
The plants that
Yeah, the
fart.
plants.
Okay.
The fart plants as well as the actual I think I can't show you because there's none around here, but there's pillars that emit gas. The bombs get rid of them too. In fact, actually, hold on.
Oh, the ones that always emit gas.
Yeah. Let's
Okay,
let's feel this. Let's bring this over to the let's bring this over to the coal plant to go get some extra fuel. That way you can get a hang of how this drives. And I'll guide you around the rest of the way. You said it's not. It's testicular torsion, is it not? Not contortion.
You're asking me?
No, I'm just asking in general.
You don't know?
Hold on. I got Google right here while you're driving. Yeah, it's testicular torsion, not corrosion. Corrosion is like you caressing someone's balls. They go right up here. Truck's not down here, right? So go to the second station and just kind of like park under it. You'll see the fuel up.
This one?
No, the second one. The one with the black arrows. Okay. So you should see the fuel go in. I think the coal should be maxed at 100 or something. Okay, back us up. Let's not get in the way of the truck.
Where is it? Oh, didn't see it.
Yeah, you're gonna want a 3-point turn while waiting here because.
I'm not sure. I have driven on the road.
All right, so we'll make a left and go straight all the way down to the gas.
All right.
The mini synthetic plant I've been working on just to get the parts moving. So you'll just go instead of making the left, you'll just go all the way down. I really gotta start working on gas because this shit burns through gas so quickly. No, you can go. You can go straight down, follow the road. Okay, back up. Ah! You like the street lights that I've been putting in?
What, sorry?
You like the street lights?
Yeah, the street lights are pretty cool.
It's instead of running like power poles the entire way, this is how I've been running like power to different sections.
Oh, I see. Okay.
It's not contortion. I don't know what contortion, testicular contortion means. Oh. Yeah, up here.
Cthulhu passed for here or something.
Oh.
You almost fall. The big arms coming out of the water.
Yeah. So yeah, we can kind of like park here. So
What
there's
is
two
that on
parts.
the right?
So this is the
Is there any vehicle going for here? Should I clear the road or no?
no. There's nothing that goes this way.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, go
So
ahead.
this is the synthetic plant, which seems to be backed up, which is problematic. So this is I have to come over here and switch it over between plastic and rubber, depending on what we need. For terrain, for the most part, you'll need plastic. So I switch it over to primarily focus on that.
Oh, there's a sink here.
Yeah, there's a
Where are we
sink here
taking-
because making plastic creates a byproduct of heavy oil residue.
Yeah.
So I moved the heavy oil residue into making petroleum coke, which is just basically a shitty version of coal, and then I've been sinking the coal.
Fair enough. Is coke useful for steel, or does it just take coal?
No, it is useful for steel as well. It's interchangeable, but imagine trying to get that over to the fucking steel factory right now without trains and shit.
I don't know. Yeah.
Right. And then over
This the oil refinery? Sorry, the oil pump? Yeah, it is.
Yep.
Okay, yeah.
And then over here is basically the gas powered stuff, the gas powered generators and everything.
Over here being the other platform?
Just across the next island over. Yeah, you can take the car over.
I love driving this right now. It's very
Careful, the
satisfying.
road does abruptly end here, so be careful about that.
What happens if I hit you?
You'll ragdoll. And just ragdoll like you do with the
Oh, not fast enough. Okay, you're invincible. Never mind. I have a better solution.
You can just also getting the car back on the road.
Yeah.
So yeah, oil refinery makes oil, which you can transition into gas, which makes polymer, resin, and fuel. I've been just thinking the resin for now. The resin is useful, but
Wait a second. Now I'm playing Half-Life 2 here. Okay. Yes, sorry.
so the resin makes. So I've just been, like I said, been sinking the resin. The resin is useful. In fact, you can make it back into plastic and stuff, but I've been too lazy to format that. And then the fuel goes into the fuel generators.
So we've got 3 power plants at this point. One of them which is not connected at all.
Correct. Well, no, they're all connected.
The what is it called? The biofuel one isn't connected anymore.
Oh yeah.
I see.
Like what?
Okay.
One of these fuel generators is like, I don't know, what is it, like 10 biofuel? So
Okay, and for phase 3 we need whatever the struts are. What is the 500 one?
well, first we have to unlock industrial manufacturing even to make them to begin with.
I see. And those are motors, I presume.
Yeah,
Okay.
which is over at the steel factory.
All right. And the steel factory is the one that's straight through our base for the hub.
Yeah, the one that came through the one that you can access the tube from the tube.
Oh, right. So what's on the? Can you bring ramp so I can bring the car up? So what's on the like if you go straight through the hub?
Let's head back to the hub. I'll show you. Okay, come on.
You'll get there eventually. The lights remind me of Cyberpunk 2077.
Yeah,
Like the same.
completely different word. Yeah, but what does it fucking mean? Corrosion.
I would have a second. I'm very curious what's going on.
This what is this conversation right now that we're having with my third side? That's what I want to know.
Oh, no. Oh, okay. Well, shit.
Nice.
Did we just lose it? How do we?
You
how do we
go.
pick it up?
Yeah, you have to dismantle it in your jetpack.
Oh, I see.
I got it. All right. We can head back just this way, like towards the cement factory.
Can I not jump on the bridge with my jetpack? No, not enough
No,
fuel.
you can't.
Oh, it has fall damage protection to it. Nice.
Yep. Which makes it really funny that that tube brings you down
Yeah,
to 2
because
HP if you don't break. If you didn't have it, it basically would kill you. I have no idea, because it doesn't look like it goes that fast.
do you have the fuel?
So what did you want to... Yeah, I got it. So what did you want to...
What's on the right? On the right of this gate.
Yeah, so I'll show you. So go. There's a couple different things that leads to. Is that going to be a problem?
Yes. Well,
Go, pick your route. I'll explain it as we go.
left or right?
Doesn't matter, your choice.
Oh, sorry, lag. Is there multiple things?
Yeah. I'm getting into it. Right or left here?
Oh, what the fuck is that? Treacherous route in America. What the hell?
So be careful up here. I haven't really figured out how I'm gonna do this. Finish this road on this lane. So up here is quick wire. So mass producing quick wire.
I see. Okay. No.
Can you figure out how to get it back on? Yeah, you technically can get it back on. Okay, I can build a ramp.
Just run through it. Oh, almost. Almost.
Push.
There you go.
There
you go. I love this thing so much. Alright, let's go on God's most treacherous route. This is what my parents had to offer to get for school in 1952. Uphill
Both
road.
ways.
Yeah. Can't see anything from your character biting up. Okay. What the fuck? Oh, there's a nice waterfall there.
This is gonna be really funny when you build a train line along this.
Can trains even go this deep in this game?
Yes. Yes.
Does it have
Very
no-
much so.
Okay. That's a fun job. Oh, nice and pretty here.
Yep, so that's the SAM node on the right. You should probably take note of that because this is very important late game stuff.
This is what, sir?
This is very important late game stuff. Yeah, this is a SAM node.
So SAM, right? I saw you type this out. Okay, what is this? What is it used for example?
So if you, I think if you go into, where is it? Under special, I'm like, no. It's under organization. There's a thing called the Dimensional
Hold on.
Depot Uploader.
Dimensional. Where?
The Dimensional Depot Uploader. It's under organization. This, anything in here allows you to, you can be anywhere on the map and it will pull from anything you put in here. You'll be able to build anywhere on the map with using that stuff inside that box.
I can't believe they added Ender chest to
Yeah, it's basically Ender chest, yeah. Alright, and then last but not least is where you should know where the quartz factory is.
That's the last route?
Yep.
Oh,
It's the left. When you hit that Y, it's that you go left and that's where it goes. The quartz route is the most annoying because it's underground. Be careful, by the way.
What are you worrying about? Oh, this one has a speed limit on it? Oh, terrible. I feel like I'm on one of those videos from India where the bus drivers are just cutting everyone through. Great. Going at 50 kilometers per hour on a one-lane road.
How's the fuel? So you make a left up here?
Oh, there's, do you have extra fuel?
No, I don't. Are we almost out?
Yes. I have biofuel on me.
I don't think
Is that good?
Can it take biofuel? I have no idea if it can take biofuel. You can try.
Okay, one will run out. We have 8 coal left.
There's, over by the quartz factory, there's a coal refueler anyways. So, we'll refuel over there.
Oh, no, 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 no. How did I
Brother,
manage that? Oh,
it's the worst driver ever.
oh, it's lag, to be fair. Not me.
Man
Transport.
cannot even drive on American-made roads.
I don't think American made roads look like this for some reason. They're not wide enough.
Not why the you clearly haven't driven on enough southern roads.
Sorry. Yeah, just take biofuel. Alright.
So,
Oh, it doesn't limit the speed depending if you insert lower tier fuel. It's probably one of the most fun mechanics of Factory that forces you to not use coal until the rest of the game.
yeah. Yeah, so like these gas pillars, you can use the bombs. Yeah, just punch it, you'll be fine. There you go. The true southern answer, power.
Yeah, I guess.
Eventually I'll get around. I don't like the corner pieces that we have in the shop. I think they kind of suck.
Yeah, they do.
Yep, I go right here. Good
Oh,
luck.
sorry, there's a fucking power pole in the way. Give me a second. Don't know who climbed this road.
You wanted the American experience. Well, here's the American experience.
That's true. I have to go on worse roads.
Okay, go slow up here and then hook the right. And then go through.
Is this a refueler?
Yeah. I'll take the biofuel out so that way fuel can go in. Alright, you're good to go.
Oh, it's so far away.
Be very careful in here. Take it nice and easy. You'll see why.
Spiders?
No. Just a lot of 90-degree angles that this car really doesn't like.
Okay. Are there spiders? Should I expect funny cat pictures?
I haven't run into any. In fact, actually, like any. So.
They should drop like some funny cat pictures, right? Hopefully.
Yeah.
Hopefully I remember I didn't forget to do that.
And then this is all quartz processing.
So this mine's quartz, I presume?
Yep.
Yes, raw quartz. Very purple for quartz. Then this makes quartz crystals. Okay, puts them in a box, sure. So it does the same thing.
Yep, 2 and 2.
And silica. Okay, fair enough.
There's also a sand node over there if we really need it on the far side. I haven't actually hooked anything up to it yet because we haven't, but there's this. Do note that there's a sand node over there.
Cool.
So that's basically everything. We should probably go swing by and pick up those motors, get that going, and then go ahead and figure out how we're going to run our train line.
All right. Where are the motors? Steel?
Steel. Well, what I'll probably do with the biofuel,
Oh, come on. So, sorry, yes.
what I'll probably do with the biofuel area, is I got battery backup batteries areas. So we'll probably fill that up with power storage is what they're called.
All right.
That way, if the grid ever does shut off on us, there's still backup powers to utilize. On top of that, we also have power switches. So I want to eventually. This is going to require a complete rewire of everything that's wired. But the power switches is we can fundamentally build each section on its own kind of grid that we can disable by a flip of the switch.
Can we do that automatically? If instead of the power grid dying, we can automatically disable them or no?
I think you have to actually go to it. So I'm probably gonna add that. I'm gonna make the power station like an entire substation network that just runs through a bunch of different switches.
Yeah, that'd be very convenient.
For cross map power, we do have large power towers, like the large American fucking towers that span across like open terrain and shit. We have those. And then as for trains, trains need a little bit of everything. The actual train itself requires cubes, motors, some steel pipes, rubber, and some wire. The freight cars require cubes, pipes, and beams. Don't be confused. Freight car is a universal term. It does both solids and liquids.
All right. Don't worry about this. I didn't do this.
Trains also in-game use power, so we need to make sure that we have headroom. Yeah, it's electric.
Power or coal? Oh, okay.
No, like grid power.
I see.
The train station train station is basically the front of the station.
Oh,
I
killed that poor.
Oh, R.I.P.
The bird I run over.
Yeah. The train station is the very front hub that you use to schedule everything. There's the freight platform for solids, fluid freight platform for fluids. The empty platforms if you need to add spacing between stations. You can also add empty spaces with railings. And then the railway itself, which requires one pipe and one beam per meter. So they're not hard to build, especially with how automated we are.
Okay.
The biggest thing is going to be how we want to run the actual track. I would say probably run them on foundations themselves. We can technically run them on the planet, but it becomes hard to keep track of the world grid if we don't. But it's your call. You're the train man, so it's your call of how you want to do it.
Well, if the batteries are not doing things, we're going to be doing only trucks. Don't worry about it. I'm only. Oh.
Yeah. Let this. Hold on. Sit back here and let this freak out for a bit. Oh, you'll get to see how it freaks out.
Is this your driving?
No, this is it trying to pathfind to the different nodes. Oh, it actually fixed itself. It used to get stuck all the time. That's good.
I see, okay. Oh, so when it gets stuck, it tries to get back to the previous node, I see.
It just teleports to the basically the next node. Alright, so let me go get, we're motors, right?
What's up here? Is it just a turnaround?
No, that's where the tractor's getting the raw iron resource that's needed for steel.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, steel requires iron and raw iron and raw coal. I guess it's superheating the iron to make steel. I guess I don't fucking know.
No, steel is just carbon and iron.
I don't know. Dude, I don't work at factory.
Like, even in electric steel furnaces, you still need coke. In real life, at least.
Okay, I got the motors.
Workstation.
Where are you? Up by the iron thing?
Yeah, just looking at it.
Okay, I'm coming.
I feel like I have a speech impediment today. I don't know why. I can't pronounce words properly.
Might.
Don't know. Just what if this says?
I mean, me and my Twitch chat are having a conversation of testicular corrosion.
Yeah. Where are we going?
Back to the hub.
All right.
I can get industrial manufacturing, and then we'll figure out how we're gonna do the train shit in the warehouse. Because once we start doing on this, that basically starts the entire drastic overhaul of everything.
Can we also ride the trains instead of needing to
Yes,
compute
yes.
on cars and whatever?
Yeah. You can also drive the train as well.
Ooh. I can't wait to do that and crash everything into each other. I've stopped doing that in Factory entirely. Every time I did it was...
It loses its luster after the first 100 trains.
Well, no, it was accompanied with screaming and yelling and violence from the other trains. They weren't happy about me running them.
Goddamn game let me prone. We have not unlocked the ability of proning yet.
Where are you? I can't see anymore.
I went into the
Milestone reached. Manufacturers
Oh,
can
fuck, I
receive
hate
up to
radio.
4 inputs for the production of
There you go.
complex parts, such as computers and heavy
I love this
modular
thing so much.
frames, but most importantly, the 2 new project
Kinda, oh my
parts.
god, I want to play Black
The
Mesa now.
modular
God.
engine and adaptive control unit are essential for
Have
the
you played Black
development
Mesa or
of
just the
Phase
original
3
Half-Life?
of Project
just the
Assembly.
original Half-Life.
You are making good progress. The
I'll probably
future
get
is
around
starting
to
to
it,
look
but-
bright.
Alright.
15 minutes? Where's it going? What? Does the pod timer get longer and longer? Every
Yeah,
time?
the longer and longer every time. Alright, so I would assume probably we should start with the very basics with the train station at our hub. That way we have a centralized point.
Yeah, makes sense.
So what we have court. So let's go. We have the hub, quartz, steel, quick wire, SAM node, synthetics, which I'm gonna start calling like oil and all that stuff. The synthetic factory. So we have 6 different places. Do we want 6 different trains or just one continuous train? Because we don't have smart splitters yet.
Smart
We should-
splitters, meaning?
We should probably make a hold on, or maybe community notes or one big giant fucking sign or something. That way we can keep track of this shit, because this shit's gonna get complicated.
I think 6 trains makes more sense then, right?
Yeah. So 6 trains, 6 different routes or one rail line.
Hold on. 6 what?
6 different rail lines or one rail line with 6 trains on it. That might get a little
Well,
congested, I think.
Presumably, right? We can split them with signals, right?
Yeah.
You have
Well, yeah, we have to unlock signals. We need to actually probably do that. We have to unlock signals, which means building computers. Which means we're going to actually need to unlock that first. Actually, no, we do have that unlocked. We have to actually
Have you
start
set
building
notes on
them.
the right?
What's up?
How do you set notes on the right?
No. Wait, what?
Like, where you just wrote 6 trains.
Dude, my ears are going. One more time.
You wrote 6 trains on the right.
Oh, under the to-do list. So open up your inventory, click the right, like the right side of your screen. It should bring up your to-do list, and then it's under public
Oh, I
notes.
see. Ah.
Nice. At least you spelled it right. So computers. What do computers? Yeah, we should probably focus on building. Oh brother. Oh brother. Computers require
Go ahead.
plastic and copper sheets, and then the actual computers themselves require the circuit boards and copper wire and plastic. Oh, these are like parts that are like all over the place.
We can handcraft a few, right? How many? We only need like 10, 12-ish to begin with.
So well, first we have to unlock railway signaling, which is 50 fucking computers.
All right, 400 pipes and 1,000. I presume those are copper sheets.
So yeah, we should well, we can
Wait,
queue
maybe
in,
rebar?
right? Open
I
up the
don't have rebar.
workbench and queue in 50 computers. And we can see exactly how many we'll need. So add to list, and we want 50 of them, right?
Yeah, we do.
All right, so that's 200 circuit boards, 400 cables, and 800 plastics. The cables and plastics aren't going to be a problem, but the circuit boards will be complex. That's going to require... I hate that what I'm doing on the side isn't pulling up for you. I don't know why the to-do list wouldn't be a public to-do list. Oh yeah. I need to go pull up the circuit board list. Add
Oh my god, you
to-do
get 4
list.
circuit boards per Jesus.
Yeah. So 200 circuit boards we'll need. So let me queue in basically 200. So out of everything that we're going to need to cover the circuit boards and the 50 computers will be 400 cables, 1,600 plastic, and 400 copper sheets, which actually I don't think should be that bad. It's just the inventory space. We're going to have enough inventory space to carry all this shit. We need to slap down another box here.
We were given the car by the people who invented the car, presumably the British. I don't know who invented the car.
We can bring a truck over there and shove all. We can shove 1,600 things of plastic. Let me get the truck. Hold on. I need 20 cubes. Hold on, did I put them in here? Oh, yep, here we go. Oh, you have the materials or no?
No, absolutely.
Okay, I do. Can the truck even fit through the great gate? I don't think it can. It's
Oh. That's a good point.
We need to start processing fuel for these cars too, man.
I've got 84 full on me. Where's the storage for this?
In the back.
Oh, I see.
Come on. Oh, okay. Hold on.
Okay, right there.
Hold on. Cannot stand there, I guess. Does not want you standing there for whatever reason. It's literally a place to stand, but okay. Alright, go ahead.
Are we going to the iron first? Sorry, the steel?
Synthetic, so we gotta go pick up 1,600 plastics.
Is that to the left? Yeah,
So to the left, yeah.
The noises, I swear, I just copied from whatever that came.
Oh, is this gonna fit on the single road that's over there?
No.
I don't think it... Oh, boy. Okay, I guess we'll figure that out when we get there.
Just barely. Don't worry, we've all seen that on an experienced driver. We definitely fell off the bridge.
Nope. As he almost drives off. Let's just start adding guardrails. Fucking roads.
This thing is slippery, Jesus.
I quite like the driving physics, actually, because it, for some reason, it models suspension flex.
That's
I have
true,
no
that's pretty
idea.
impressive, you're right.
Yeah, I have no idea why they have it modeled, but it's modeled. Game's a better truck sim than Truck Simulator. I mean, we can just park the bitch here, I guess.
Yeah, it wouldn't be a terrible idea. I have a friend. We can bring it slightly closer. We'll be fine. It's plenty bad. I have a friend. I don't know if you've interacted with him. Cheese on the VTOL server.
He's the Tito guy, right?
Sorry.
He's the Teto guy or whatever. Hatsune Miku.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. He wrote tank suspension for tanks.
Nice.
Yeah, surprisingly complex.
Plastics are the other factory.
Oh, my bad. Not to worry. Not only do I have to drive left, drive in reverse now. Swing is
my God.
50 kilometers an hour in reverse. Are you kidding me? What the hell?
Brother, I can walk past him. Oh no, the truck's gonna run me over.
Technical difficulties, give us a second. You're like driving one of those mining dump trucks, the really, really big ones.
You're good. You're good. You're good. Keep backing up. I'm mad that the truck. Oh yeah, press mouse 1 by the way.
Oh, of course there's one.
Yep. All vehicles have a horn, even the trains.
I miscalculated, took me a second. Oh, come on. Oh, come on, really?
Oh, you are hard lagging.
What? Why is this not strong enough to go over above that small edge? Come on. There you go. Lots of power and none, zero torque.
Is plastics in?
All of it?
Yep.
Good enough?
Yep. Didn't realize I had that much inventory space, so yeah, we can head back.
Next. Oh, no, 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 no.
I mean, I guess if... Oh, yeah. I guess if we're building trains, I should probably just bring as much as I can carry, and I'll slap them in the truck.
Come on.
I believe in you. Because we do not want to have to reset this, because if we have to reset the truck, we're fucked.
Yeah, I know. Okay, my next solution is to fall off and we build a ramp to get up.
Yeah, probably. I mean, we can technically drive it back. We just have to go kind of like the weird way. How's the fuel situation for the truck?
It's surprisingly less laggy than the car, but I think that's just because it's slower. Do you have enough ramps? I don't have enough ramps. Oh, I do. No, I don't have iron plates actually.
I have the plate probably. Yeah. I don't have the cement.
How do you build door?
That's concrete. Switch it to Zoop.
Jeez.
Yeah, you have to do that every time you log in.
Excellent.
I'll pick up the ramps when we get back on. Actually, we'll leave it just in case we fall off in the future.
Yeah, my driving. That's expected.
Yeah, okay, so I loaded that up with as much plastic as we humanly possibly can.
Alright, are we going to steel next or something else?
No, everything else we should, I think, have at the base, because it's just the wire and the copper, which we make basically right next to the hub.
Okay. I will go to the steel nonetheless to pick up some coal though.
That's good.
But I can do it. I can do it on the tube actually.
Oh fuck, the hard drive's probably done.
Wait, do Americans limit their trucks to 90 kilometers an hour?
Hold on, I should probably lower my volume because I kind of forgot how loud these fucking things are. Alright, go ahead.
Do Americans limit the trucks to 90 kilometers an hour?
Depending on where you are.
That's
Depending on where
true.
you are and if you're also on the freeway or not, and where you are on the freeway.
I got airtime in the 7-ton truck. Will it fit through the door? No.
Yeah, definitely not. I want to grab.
Back.
Yep. I want to grab like all of the plastic. Grab a lot. Then I need to grab.
What does the light mean when you pass in the tube? Like it goes from red to green?
Means you're good to enter.
Oh, okay. Very laggy movement in this game the faster you go, but oh well.
Yes, I'm Lamau, launching missiles at orphans.
Sorry.
Sounds like something I'd find in the detail Discord.
Only when Baja releases things he shouldn't. Steel factory receiving, and we want the code. What the hell is the code? There it is. Wait, do we not have a chest or any stuff? That is absolutely empty. Okay. Oh. Fuck is this? Why is there just a chest floating here with nothing hooked up to it?
It's probably a storage chest I was probably using. Or it's from something I deleted. I don't know which one.
Oh yeah, about the thing I asked earlier today. Was it just not called Fix It before the 1.0 release was on it?
No, it actually updated back in like 0.6 or something. They changed how it was. It used to be like fix.it or something like that. And then it got updated to, because people were having a fucking hard time. I guess. I don't know. I don't even remember what the reason the change was. I remember it got changed.
Hey, more lag. I love it.
Yeah, it's probably only getting worse the more shit we put on the fucking map, too. Not to mention, on top of that, I'm streaming as well, so.
Forgot to slow down.
Oof.
Alright, what did I get? Oh yeah, cool for the truck. Alright, do we need anything from me?
I mean, if you want to grab, yeah, I think for now, just grab the tubes. What do trains mostly need from over the steel factory? Was it just tubes? So just get as many steel tubes as you can probably get.
Steel tubes. Where's railway? It's in
They should be under, I think, transportation.
Oh, pipes. You mean pipes?
Yeah, steel pipes, yeah.
Steel beams too or no?
Do they require for the train? Check the train list when you're
it's
out of
beams
the
and
tubes.
railway is, yes, one steel beam and one pipe set per meter. So I presume this.
Just remember, there's a lot of plastics on the truck as well. So I don't know if you want to take the time of building a quick chest and dumping all the plastic out. Yeah, it's gonna be so good when we get the fucking warehouse up and running. We get smart splitters running too, because once we build the warehouse, we're gonna need smart splitters because, you know, when the train comes and picks everything up, it's going to pick everything up all at once and then deposit it. And then we're just gonna end up having sushi belts.
That sushi. Best thing to do at the Atlas factory recently. Did I want it? I wanted a chest. Chest in logistics?
Yes, no organization.
Chest. Oh. Missing pipes and steel. Do you have 10 pipes on you? So I need.
Yes. Oh, yeah. It's to the right in front of me.
Where are you?
I'm over by the crafting table.
Oh, I see.
This is a crafting table. I also just
Did you
noticed I have my
see-
joystick still plugged in from the clear option.
did you see the stupid movie?
I have not seen it yet. I'm waiting for it to come to streaming. I'm not gonna go buy a movie ticket.
It's true. It is not worth the $40. Oh god.
The last thing
And
I also need is the off chance of going when the crazy people are there. So
yeah, that's true. That's true. How do you deposit all of one material? Can you do that in a chest?
control click when they're in your inventory.
Nice. Very neat.
I am staring at a brown house spider on that wall.
Hey, what? Sorry.
Brown house spider. Fucking spider in my
Where do
goddamn room. Swear to God.
Are there not spiders in Florida?
We're not supposed to be. It's springtime. We're gonna start getting bugs. I have to go out spraying and shit.
I don't know. I can't imagine how people in Australia live with like.
Oh well,
eating
you'd be
different-
fucked if you're down here because this is where we're gonna start getting those
I
golden
know
silks.
You have some creepy ass spiders down there.
Yeah, we're gonna start getting those golden silks fucking around here when the weather starts warming up for real this time. And those things fucking are like massive down here, and their
Yeah,
webs are like
yeah.
always fucking huge. It's like from tree to tree. Comes a pain in
Yeah,
my
no,
ass when I
I'm-
walk my dog at night.
I'm good with the cold climates. Nothing survives. It's good. Prefer that. Well, nothing small at least. I can't really park the truck here, can I? Because there's the other one that comes this way.
Yeah, it's just like park it near the ramp or something. Like on the ramp. It's not gonna roll. The brakes won't have it roll.
Nice. Okay, I'll do that. This thing is absolutely no work. It sucks so much.
Or we get to feel it up when you're over there as well.
I did, yeah.
It's time for me to get a haircut. That's for damn sure.
Don't worry. All you need to do is get on the car and I drive through the door and you try to crouch.
Seriously, I'm short on sheets? Fuck.
Okay. What do I need to pick up from here? Remind me.
You wanted to
Stuff
pick up the pipes, the steel pipes and steel things, so you'll need those for the train.
Got it. What are those? Encased industrial beams. What are those useful for?
Generally building as well as Mark IV belts. Also the yeah, industrial fluid buffers and stuff like the industrial storage stuff.
Mhm.
We need them for those. And then probably when we no architecture, which I want to start using as well, which I'll do later. I think some stuff in architecture requires them as well. That's a lot of steel sheets.
What is that? Oh, that's like coal belt. Jesus. The massive coal belts going in the background. I didn't even notice that. It was pipes and steel.
Yeah, steel beams.
Well, earth is a steel stored. Oh, there it is.
Milestone reached. Train signals placed on train rails can control and improve train behavior. This helps to avoid events where multiple trains attempt to occupy the same physical location. For information related to
Oh,
earlier
shit.
train events, please refer to
Did I
your
do that?
employee non-disclosure agreement.
I hit the truck when I was flying, and I think I made it stuck. How do I unstuck it?
Sit there and see if it teleports.
Oh yeah, just teleport. Okay,
Yeah, there
whatever.
you go.
Did I teleport to the nearest station?
It teleports to the nearest node.
I see.
All right.
no.
So let's see. What do signals require to build? Signals do require computers. So I guess we should figure out a way of autonomizing computer crafting.
Pretty easy enough, right? What does it take again? Can you
No, it's not
look
going
into
to be
that?
easy. It's going to be really tricky. So computers themselves require circuit boards for one, and
Okay.
circuit boards themselves, where are they? Circuit boards themselves require copper sheets and plastics, both of which are made in two very different parts. So
Ah.
I guess maybe we can automate a truck or a tractor temporarily to bring plastics to and from over here. Just so that way we can craft circuit boards.
I don't think the roads can handle it, honestly. The small roads.
Probably just
My idea
I
is
would
we just
say a
hand.
tractor, but keeping that fueled is going to be a pain in the ass.
Yeah, I would just say whatever it's called. I do think it'd be useful if we did bring coal to the central base, the hub. So we set up a tractor for refueling specifically.
So what you want to do? You want to run a truck to and from the coal factory and pick up coal,
Yeah, and
and
bring
then
it to
bring it over
the.
here.
Yeah, I mean, are we going to use this for anything more? Are we going to move the
Um,
space elevator near the warehouse eventually, or no?
I'm thinking we should probably centralize the base. Would assume probably around the warehouse. Should we then just start focusing on? Should we just run a train loop, really small mini train loop to have a train endlessly running between picking basically everything up from the far outpost and bring it here, and then we can just consolidate everything here, and then build out from there, and then eventually I'm making this more complicated than it probably needs to be. So the biggest things we need is stuff from the synthetic plant and the stuff from the steel plant, right? Like
Mhm.
quartz and stuff and all that stuff's not
All right.
the big priority. So maybe we should just run one big loop between here, the steel factory, and the synthetic factory. Bring a train, have it all automate and dump off shit in here, and then we'll sort it through here and add like small mini constructors and stuff for. And we can manually load
Yeah.
it as the train brings stuff in.
So that will be um, our first train.
Yeah, our first train will just be a small mini loop between the three factories. So, what the fuck? Oh,
Sorry.
um, okay. So where should we build the train station for the drop off? Where do you want to build your first train station?
Give me a second to just offload a truck.
You're fine. I'll help.
All right, I've got these two
Dump it in.
boxes here to store
Okay.
everything I took from the steel factory and everything.
You have a plastic box? Did I really use that much plastic? Seriously? I brought like. Oh no
Apparently.
no! Here I found it. The plastic box is like over here. It's the other box. Okay.
Right. Oh, the steel train. Jesus, the train station.
Here, should let's make it. Yeah, let's make this all steel. Is that back already? That was a quick cooldown.
What did you send?
That was for the signaling.
Oh,
I guess
sick,
signal.
yeah.
So yeah. Okay. Well, I mean, we have this big, large area to work with on the far side of the highway. I guess.
Is yeah, maybe on the other side of the road is fine. Right where you are.
So found it. We'll need foundations, obviously, to start off with. So I'm gonna go get some cement.
I should probably too. I've run out. Oh, oh, wait. I've got a better idea. You know what I haven't tried yet? What does this take? Iron rod and quick wire. Do we have quick wire stored anywhere?
No, it's over probably by the quick factory.
Oh,
Unless
probably.
it's in. Yeah, I don't think I brought. The only time I usually ever end up using
Oh,
quick
no,
wires
I
for the
found
lights.
some. I
Okay.
found some.
I'm gonna bring over a shit ton of cement and just.
And then iron rods. No. This is just plastic and silicon. Sorry, quartz and silicon.
I'm gonna get rid of these biomass burners. I'm gonna take us fully off the biomass grid. I suppose we should leave the container that stores biomass stuff because our jetpacks. Well, I mean, until we fully automate fuel and everything, I guess.
Yeah, I guess.
And
I've got a
in
better
the
idea.
meantime, at the top floor, I can
I-
put in the batteries and shit.
I want to try the ultimate mix. I want to try a zip line with a jetpack.
I don't think that'll work.
Sorry?
I don't think that'll work.
I think you are a denier.
Does it work? Oh. Is that it'll try?
Oh, if I don't hit a pole, maybe it'll work in a second.
All right, I brought in yet another crate.
Oh,
and
this
that will be,
worked. What are you on about? Holy shit, this is so good.
and it'll be
You got
loaded
so
up with. It'll be loaded up with concrete.
I gotta feel like a Jedi. Jesus Christ.
Jedi? What?
Yeah. You know how they jump around everywhere? That's
I
how feel.
guess, yeah. What is this? I want to know what this is. I guess I'll deal with it.
The movement in this game is far too overpowered. All right, foundation. Oh, I don't have the iron plates, so I need those. Forgot.
How's our sync going? Earning up to 4 coupons, just passively chucking shit in. Oh, it says gullible on the ceiling.
Sorry?
Those gullible. The spider's fucking moved. I swear to God, I will fucking kill you. You come any lower and you're dead.
All right, just build a big platform for the train station, right? In foundations.
Yeah, just a shit ton of foundations. Put it on the road grid. What material would you like them to be?
Concrete, no? I
Concrete?
think concrete is fine. Yeah, I think it's fine.
So you can switch the by the way, you can click the arrows and switch them to pre-place what kind you want to use when you're selecting your foundation.
Oh. What arrows? Sorry?
So when you go into the foundation thing to go select your thing, at the top right, it says something like it should say like fix it foundation. You can click that and switch to
I see.
whichever one you want to build in instead of having to go back.
That makes sense. Does it cost like extra?
No, it actually gives you instead of switching out and refunding you what it is, it each material is basically changes the recipe of what you need to build. So concrete foundations just use cement. You don't even need plates.
Nice. I said concrete instead of asphalt, but I like the concrete too. It's fine.
Yeah.
Trains. I need to pick up train stuff. Give me a second. This chest? Not just. Which words they're failing me. This
Biomass.
all this playing of Factorio and Satisfactory makes me really want for some inventory mods in Minecraft next time I play. So just the ability to sort everything. Oh, so good. So train station?
Yep. Train station's the first part.
So massive.
Yeah. The trains are fucking big.
So beam, plastic, concrete, and wire. I have none of those.
There's
You have some?
a big box of thing full of concrete.
That's not it.
That's one of them.
How do you pin it again? It's a plus. Plastic thing is in this box, right? Nope.
Other one.
Box. Nope. This box. No. This box.
Wait, what are you
Yes.
looking for? Yeah. The
Plastic.
plastics. Oh, yeah.
And then wire and encased industrial beam. The beams I don't have any of, and wire, there's some here. Yeah, I'm just missing the encased industrial beams.
Okay, I will head on over to the steel factory and grab a handful of them. If you want to make another big box, because I don't think we have enough in the steel box.
Alright.
In fact, it doesn't probably have to be a big one. It can probably be a small one because encased beams are you don't have a lot of them. Yeah, whatever's cheapest for you to make. I don't care.
I will build all the steel boxes. You can't stop me. I think you failed to understand that I brought over literally all of the steel and pipes we had. We have to turn off the light. Hold on, it's gone dark.
I wish you could use the jetpack inside the tubes. They just reach unfathomable speeds.
Now I want to try. Hold on.
You can. I tried.
Oh. Okay, disappointed. 0 out of 10. Refunding. Leaving a bad review. 5,000 hours on record. Bad review. Jetpacks can't accelerate in tubes. Nope. Not what I wanted to do.
I'm on the way back.
Are you past the corner?
No, not yet. Make the left hand turn in about 2 seconds. Are you sitting in the fucking pipe? You know what? Now you're just not gonna get your fucking beams. Fuck you.
Wait, let me build it back. What is it? Hypertube? Yeah. I'm sorry, I have to try it. Oh, build. Oh, I need building.
Alright, your beams are in your box.
My box, what? Which one?
Your industrial beams. Is this rock gonna be a problem, by the way?
What one? Which one?
The
Oh.
giant cliff that's right here?
I was planning on making that really good this way, but I didn't realize the train station was this massive.
You are gonna have to figure out, yeah. Because it's gotta loop back anyways, right? So.
Stressing too much.
Alright.
That's
You're the
slightly
train
further.
master.
Look, we are North Americans. Our train station looked like a concrete pads in the middle of nowhere. Okay, I'm not used to having big train stations. This is as close as I can get it to. I'm not floating. I think yeah. Is this 2 tracks or single track?
Single track.
Are we sure we're not? Have you seen Snowpiercer? Are we on a fucking Snowpiercer or something?
What?
Snowpiercer, the really crappy Netflix TV series.
I don't watch train shows and movies.
Yeah, no, I watched it because it had funny murder scenes, but it was terrible in terms of actual filmmaking.
Why I don't really fucking watch Netflix in general at all.
Minimum curve radius. That's pretty tight. Wow.
I mean, it's a
Okay.
monorail.
Holy shit! Why are they so big?
I would like for you to mention now the train station. The
Yeah.
way you placed it goes the other way.
Oh. Oh, I see
When
the
you
sign on
play,
top.
yeah, when you place the
Uh,
train station, it shows you which arrow, which way it's designed to go.
right. Okay. Now that I see the scale, let me think about this a bit more than 2 seconds.
Yep.
Oh, we have switches, right? We can merge them. Hold on.
Yeah. We don't have the means of really building them too often, though. We got to build computers. Remember,
Empty
for
class. Wait,
switches.
what? Where's this? What? I don't see a switch. Where's the switch? What does it look like? What? Is it called switch?
They are, yeah, they're under the signals, and then
What? Where?
under the trains. It's under the same list as trains.
I just see railway, block signal, path signal, empty platform, all the platforms and the trains. You have to do something specific? Am I thinking about it wrong?
I don't make junctions too often, so give me 1 second. Hold on. Let me just make sure it's nothing to shop real quick.
A railway switch
I
is
don't think
formed
it
by
is.
joining two railways together or branching off an existing railway. At the end of a segment, it cannot exist immediately following or preceding a station. A junction can only have two or three possible ways while not simultaneously merging and splitting tracks. Okay.
We're learning trains together.
What if I were to build it here? Ah, okay, I see. Because this segment is directly attached to the station. It doesn't. Okay, whatever. So let me just build a short segment here then. Right, and then this can go like left and right.
Oh, okay.
This
That's
makes it
interesting.
switch.
How do you do that from a train, though? From a remote perspective? I have no idea.
Sorry?
How do you do that from a remote perspective?
What do you mean
Will you
remote?
tell me someone has to stand here every time a train goes by and stop?
I don't know. That's a good question. Presumably
Throw it
that's what
on I'll
platforms
say
do,
throw it
right?
on a train. Throw it on a train real quick on the rail.
Hold on,
If
hold
you
on. They function similar to block signals, but are identified. Yeah, okay.
It'll get
Are
to know.
directional. Are trains just smart enough that they can pick them?
No, I think there's a. Oh, I think probably when you're pathing the train to remote it, you're telling it.
Do you have the resources for train? We can try it. Place it backwards.
No, this is. Oh, yeah.
Use it. I like
There's
how it
also
has
what? I'm so confused. Just keep slicing it back because you have to like look down to place it, so you can't see the front.
There you go.
Okay.
It's already full. Does it need power, presumably? Are we gonna kill
Yes,
our
I
electric?
am gonna need power. This might actually kill the electrical grid. Yeah,
No empty
maybe
power
we'll
line
see.
connected.
Yeah, we do. Up by the uh, up by the assembler, but I can't build a power pole. I don't have the resources for a power pole. Up by the assembler, there's a blank one.
I found one.
There's also one by the hub as well. So hold A or D and see if that automatically goes. No? Stop before it derails. Bring it back.
Do you go back? What?
Yeah,
Switch
you can go
directions.
back. It's just, it's
Okay.
slow as shit.
Okay.
Watch out. Watch out. Watch out. Watch out.
You're
Yeah, we
worried
don't
too much.
have buffer stops yet. That comes next update, actually. We are getting.
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm pressing A and D. Look at the arrow.
Okay. What button is it?
A and D, like
A
turning
and D?
my car.
Okay. Okay.
It's like factory train controls.
Okay. So as you can do that.
Cool. And I presume it sets it automatically, like if you have a path set.
Yeah.
Very fun. The texture clipping is making me cringe to a level you don't understand, but oh well. Wait, what happens if you go on a hold on? What happens if you go on a curve? Does it just clip the train through it?
Yeah.
It does. Terrible.
Not to mention, we're gonna need room for the freight stations as well. By the way.
Oh my god, it has American couplers on it? What the fuck?
Yeah, we'll need room for the freight stations as well.
Right, yeah, okay. Now that I know how it works, how big is the freight station? Let me have a look.
Just about the same size.
Oh, kill me. Why are they so massive? It's just mostly empty space.
Well,
Well, I
to
guess
be
not.
fair,
I guess
yeah.
not for the freight station.
The
Do we
freight-
need one for every carriage, or do we just need one?
No, one for every carriage.
Oh god, really?
Yep.
Okay, how many carriages are we gonna attach to this?
How many do you want? The carriage. If you bring it forward, I can attach a freight car, and you can see how big they are.
Yeah, sure. That's the plan. Is that attached? It is.
So it looks like it's slightly bigger than the small containers.
I like the animations on it. Okay, so what do we want to transport of this? We want to transport the stuff at the petrol station and the stuff at the
Steel station, the steel
steel
factory.
station, right?
Yep.
Are we just gonna mix them in one carriage?
For now, to bring them over here, yeah, I guess.
I don't think that's a particularly smart idea. Can we define at the loading stations like how much of each to load?
We need. That's why I was talking about getting smart splitters. Should we just focus on getting smart splitters right now?
Maybe.
Okay. That smart splitters are the MAM.
But the
Let me
other
go.
option
Let me
the
go
other
pull 'em
option is just
up. One big giant
you
fucking
know,
mess into a bunch of cargo containers.
yeah, just one car per material.
Right. Smart splitters. Here we go. Programmable splitters require another 50 computers. 50. Oh, brother. You might want to add this
Fun.
to your to-do list so that way you just have it. It's under the where is it under? Caterium, very bottom of the Caterium list.
The map?
Yeah, in the man.
There you go. Priority power switch? No.
No, programmable splitter.
No. Yeah, okay. Add to to-do list. An AI limiter.
Can we even build heavy
hell is
modular
it?
frames?
I think we're gonna have to do one carriage per material. This is starting to sound a lot like this is the easiest solution.
Yeah, AI limiter isn't actually all too bad because that just requires copper sheet and Caterium. Those are pretty easy to make. I'm not super concerned about that. I'm more concerned about the computers themselves. And the heavy modular frames. Those require what?
So what do we have to pick up? We have to pick up steel pipes. Anything else?
Yeah, we'll need steel, the steel pipes, the steel beams themselves. So honestly, we're gonna need everything over there that's being actually crafted. So steel beams, steel pipes, and the encased beams and motors. So there's 4 things that have to be picked up over there.
5.
5, I guess. Yeah.
Okay, and then what's on the plastic station? On the oil station.
We haven't even, in all honesty, it's making either plastic or rubber. I've been manually switching it. We should probably go over there and actually buckle down and set them up to.
Oh my god, there's an actual reference to the London Underground. If you
Set
go
them
in
up.
the configure train station. Sorry, yeah, sorry.
We should probably automate everything that's over there. The only thing that's being automated over there is plastic or rubber, and it's being manually switched. So so probably we should probably go over there and set up for it to automate both plastic and rubber. So for now, I guess that's two things. And
All right.
then
So
we're in
what
a
I'm
shit.
hearing,
There's so much shit to do.
so what I'm hearing is that we would benefit from multiple cargo stations.
Yeah.
I mean, they're so massive, though. Is the thing? They're absolutely massive. Holy shit. Oh,
Is there more room over by the space elevator?
let me just build a freight platform. What am I missing? I'm missing motors. Do you have motors on you?
I have 18.
Yeah, that's enough. Where are you?
Come to the truck. Come at you by the truck. It's definitely not enough room over here.
Train station. Freight platform.
Oh.
Okay, so
Sort of got
this
just build it 50 miles in the sky.
storage. It can only load or unload. Where's the ports on this stupid thing? There it is. I presume we can't enforce one material per port, right? Can we?
No. Well, we can. You can manually load it into. You see how you can belt into the freight platform. You can set it up to only belt. Right, only do the belt of the material that you want into the thing, so only that fills. But then you'll end up having like 17 different fucking freight trains
I
to do
mean
the thing.
for unloading.
Yeah, for unloading, no. It's anything that's inside the actual crate will just come out. That's what smart splitters are for. So it comes out sushi, and then you use the programmable splitter to sort them out to individual boxes.
I think hand sorting it could work honestly for a while.
What's up? Yeah, hand sorting
I
it could
think
work.
hand sorting it by just by hand.
Yeah.
All right, how do we unload fluids? No, fluids. Let me see how that looks like.
Fluids is you can't mix fluids. Fluids is one of a kind per
Right. Oh wait, do we need to bring fluids? We don't, right?
technically no. What we'll probably end up doing is actually packaging fluids and shipping them as freight. Unless we want to set up the packet on the packager here, in which case then yes, we'll be transporting fluids.
What about bringing the oil here and then refining it here instead of having all the plastics all the way over there, all the way to the oil platform?
We can do that. We'll just need a shit ton of. We're gonna need a lot more fluids than you think we will. So, it'll be your option of if you want to ship it in liquid format or in packaged format.
Is there any difference in terms of capacity?
I think freight pack. Well, actually, I'd have to do the math on that. In all honesty, let me get some plastic. Hold on. Give me 2 seconds. I want to see what the math. I haven't used the packager in fucking ages, so give me like 2 seconds. Plastic. So, the fuck is it, man? Oh, there it is. Hello? Package oil is two things of package, which I guess it's converting 2 cubic meters of crude oil. We'll have to actually, yeah. Let's probably go over there and take a look. So let's head on over. How do you want to get over there? Vehicle or just run it?
Well, we don't have a. Oh yeah, no, I don't want to run this. Nuts. No, it doesn't matter anyway. You can't get over the stupid thing.
Oh yeah.
You go through first.
So It's 2 packets for 2 cubic meters of. Why is it measured in cubic meters of a liquid? What? What does cubic meters mean?
It's 1,000 liters.
Okay.
The American mind cannot comprehend multiples of 1,000.
I've never heard of it like in cubic meters.
It's a pretty common unit, actually. But I presume Americans use. Well, how do you guys build your water?
Is it in cubic meters? I guess it's just in liters.
Is it not cubic feet? What if it?
It might be cubic feet, though.
Either cubic feet or I guess thousands of gallons.
Yeah.
Another fun one is cubic miles. I know some dams in the United States measure their capacity in fucking cubic miles. The most inane unit I've ever heard of.
Alright, let me go take a look at the oil refinery output. Okay. So this pumps 2 cubic meters, I guess, a second for 240 cubic meters a minute. So wait, 240 a minute is 2 a
What?
second, right? The
No.
output at peak capacity is
What? No. What are you on about? What 2 times 60 is 120?
okay. Dude, I'm so
Hold on,
far
what did
off.
What did he pump?
The output
pump?
is 240 cubic meters a minute. Then what the fuck's the two? It says
Yeah, what?
in there.
Is that just like per? What?
I'm so confused on what the information's telling us.
Is that just like how much it occupies per pipe? Like is what's the icon supposed to represent? Is it supposed to represent a barrel? Is it how many barrels you have?
I have no idea.
What the fuck?
What the
Hold on.
fuck is that?
What's it called? Is it called a
Oil
the name of this?
extractor.
oil extractor? Let's Google it. Oil extractor. Extractor. Let's see if the wiki has any information on this. Items produced per minute. Where does number 2 appear? Clock speed and oil purity. That's not what I care about. Okay, what about the page on oil? Crude oil, right?
Yeah, crude oil.
Or packaged via conveyor to transported via trains. Maybe the page on packaging. How much is a barrel?
Let me drop down the texture. 1 barrel of packaged oil requires 2 cubic meters of crude oil.
None of this resource per crafting sake. Sorry, what did you say?
2 things of packaged oil
Yep.
needs 2 cubic meters of crude oil.
Okay.
As well as
Yeah,
2
so
empty
fine.
canisters.
Yeah,
But
fair
that
enough.
just comes from plastic. So wouldn't
What
then
the fuck is this
be
icon supposed to be? This makes no sense. Yeah, okay, sorry.
so then
in
how much is the fluid? I guess we need to figure out how much is the fluid tank hold. And
Yeah,
then we'll be able to tell
so-
if carrying it packaged or carrying it fluid would be
place one
ideal.
down. Oh, is the freight car the same for both? Oh, there you go. Has a 1600 cubic meter or 32 slot capacity. So 32, how much do they stack to? Does it say?
You would have to probably pull up the page.
100. Okay, so 100 times.
I guess 2 cubic meters.
Yeah, so now the question is, what the fuck does that number mean?
Well, I guess which carries more, the 100 stack of oil or the
Yeah, but what is? So now when you craft crude oil, right? It takes the funny cylinder thing. What does the funny cylinder thing mean? If I click on it, where does it bring me? Crude oil.
Oh, it's drawing two. Okay, so every time it draws, it's drawing 2 cubic meters of oil for a rate of 240 cubic meters.
Okay, so each one of these icons is 1 cubic meter.
Yes. No, two
Okay,
cubic meters.
so
Each one of those icons is 2 cubic meters.
oh, okay. So 1 barrel is 4 cubic meters. No, no, 1 barrel is 2 cubic meters then. Okay.
2 cubic meters, yeah.
Okay,
For
so
a
two
stack of
cubic meters,
100.
right, for 32, is it per carriage?
You said, yeah, I think you said
So it's
32 per carriage.
32 times 100. Oh. Oh yeah, wow, it's double the capacity of the package. Jesus. How
Okay,
does that make any sense?
so we'll package it first and then
I guess, yeah.
unpack it. Okay. So, do we need to find an entirely fresh resource, or can we split off from here? I think we can split off from here and just package it. And then we can. That way we maintain plastic production.
Okay.
Well, we need a second also refiner to make. We should probably make some plastic as well. Not plastic. Rubber.
Right.
Can
I
we
think
make rubber out of the residual?
I
don't
think
think
it's
we can.
easier if we at least temporarily bring all this oil processing to our base.
Okay.
Just bring the oil.
Just focus on bringing the oil. Okay.
Yeah.
So then I need a. Okay. So then here's what I'm gonna do then.
And then we'll have at least 2 trains. One that handles the oil and one that handles everything that's at the steel factory.
Okay. 2 different train stations or one train station? Because the timing, then we're gonna have to start being concerned about the timing. Oh, I guess we just said before we just set a stop signal, and if there's
That's
a
what the
train there,
signal
then, yeah. Just need to build some foundations.
Well, we don't have smart splitters, right? We need 2 train stations.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so 2 train stations, I guess. Not optional, unfortunately. Until we get smart splitters, at least. Yeah, I'm starting to get concerned with the size then if we put it where we put it. We might either have to elevate it or put it somewhere else. What are you looking for? What is that?
This is the packager. The other thing I'm gonna need, if we're gonna package oil, I'm gonna need plastic over here as well, which I guess we can loop. Yeah, we're gonna have to make that plastic into containers and then loop the containers back over. Which is gonna be kind of irksome, but because we're gonna end up eating into our.
When we unpackage it, do we get empty barrels?
Yeah, we'll get empty. We'll get yeah.
Can we just scrap them? What do we do with them?
Either we can. What we can do is we can maybe when we unpack them, put them back into the freight car so they get loaded back onto the train, and when the train comes back, it gives this station back the empty barrels to put back into the loop to repackage. Albeit though, what will happen is while this system will be put on hold, then while it waits for the empty packages to come back, I guess it would probably be easier than to sync them.
I don't know, syncing sounds pretty easy to me.
Yeah, I think we'll just sync them for now.
All right.
It's not efficient, but who the fuck cares?
We've got infinite resources. This is the one thing I have to get out of my Factorio brain is that we have infinite resources. It doesn't matter if we sync them. All right. You handle all the fun stuff here. I'm gonna look at the train station some more.
Yep.
You on the car?
No, I'll just jetpack back. You can take the car back. Need a constructor.
Are we gonna have to set paths for the train either, or just the stations and they'll all figure it out on the way?
We'll probably have to set paths for the actual train itself because of it wants you to look out for splitters. So you'll have to just run the loop itself. tell it pause as long as you want at the next station, or you can manually set it when you get out of the station. When you
Can we
set the
set
actual loop.
can we set conditions like wait until the train is unloaded?
I think so. Or you would have to take a look. I don't automate trains too much. I find trains
Okay.
just comically funny to send them off cliffs. So
How do you do in the late game then? Do you just truck everything?
remember, I haven't played since point 8.
Oh,
And the last time I played, I just spaghettied across the entire fucking map.
that works too, I guess.
That's why I'm
Nothing more
so.
efficient than a belt.
That's why I'm so vigilant on this playthrough, is because I'm keen on how my last playthrough looked, and it was terrible. It was a fucking
I have a
nightmare to look at.
terrible idea. So, you know how the white building is the tallest?
Yeah, the assembler
Yeah, we
building.
can just
Yeah.
build a train station on top.
That's only going to fit probably one station, though.
Yeah, but we can just overextend it. We can just, make a massive roof on top of everything.
Yeah, I guess because it is just a temporary solution. Oh my god, Emmy's gonna fucking like blow a gasket when he gets on.
Yeah, we don't have terribly much space here is the thing.
No, I know. And that's
I might just do that honestly. Yeah, fuck it, I'm doing that. Any opposition?
no, I don't fucking care. As long
I'm
as you can
glad.
run the rails properly. All right. This is now. Anytime you edit fucking an existing pipeline, you always have to like pray. So, time to pray that this doesn't fuck the entire fluid route. Oh my god, I'm missing fucking copper sheets. Are you kidding me? All right, I'm on my way over. Also, you're gonna have to figure out how you're gonna do the train stations over here at the steel factory. I mean, the steel factory is easy because there's that extension of the road that you can probably. But over
Yeah.
here, we're a little bit more constrained for space.
The thing about the steel factory is that we have the ocean to build above,
Yeah.
which we don't have the freedom to do that here. Okay, I'll build the oil then I guess first.
Yeah.
Get myself used to it. I need a train station no matter what as the first stop, right?
What's up? Yeah. Yeah. Make sure you check to see which way the arrow's facing before you place it.
Yeah. Don't worry.
Remember, you can always lock and then nudge it.
Oh, that's true. How did you do that?
H to lock, and then the arrow keys to nudge.
Got it. Alright, so that's station 1. And then we need a fluid platform? No, wait, we said a freight, right?
We're
It's more-
packaging, yeah, so
How many carriages? One? Just one?
I'll take this one.
Alright, a good start. We're only gonna have a singular train?
Your call. You're the train god, so.
Well, I don't know how much we need. If you give me a number, I can estimate it.
I would actually have to go look at the the resource output. So you'd have to give me a minute because I'm over here at the base picking up the sheets.
Sure.
Because we'll need the output for both plastic and rubber. And then is there anything else that's synthetic that we can make over here with a very basic? I'll have to take a look at the oil extractor. Unless you magically have the resources for what is it? The refinery? I don't think you probably do. To
Do
view the
we give our
recipes.
station proper names or do we give them funny names?
What's up?
Do we give our stations proper names or funny names? Like, am I descriptive or not?
I couldn't care less since it's just a start for right now. Since it's only a temporary solution. When we make the
I'm gonna-
main train loop is when we'll start taking it
They
seriously.
call it Bright Line North. It's going to hit all the cars.
Oh boy.
Bright Line North Station. Oh, does this
As long
message
as you
refresh?
can identify it from a distance, I don't care.
Well, I think that's the problem with bright light, isn't it? Can't tell that it's coming.
I'm gonna take a look at the refinery here. All right, refinery recipes. Yeah. So plastic we can make just straight out of oil. Rubber we can make just straight out of oil.
How much capacity? Just give me a number for capacity. How much you want to transport oil?
We're gonna. I guess we're. Well, we're gonna grab as much as the packages, right?
No, yeah, sorry. How much throughput do you want? My bad. Like
Oh.
to estimate the number of trains, right? How much oil do you want to pass through per unit of time?
Uh. No, it's gonna be a full unload. It's always gonna be a full unload. Is it not?
No, okay.
I don't get what you're
The
asking.
train takes a certain amount of time to travel back and forth, right? To
Right.
plan how many trains I want you to give me like the equivalent throughput in a pipe that I want to aim for. Like, if a pipe carries 100 meter cubics a second, a train should be able to have a runtime of minimum 32 seconds, maximum, sorry, 32 seconds, because it
Oh,
carries
like
300 cubic meters.
Oh my god, that's gonna require a lot of math. Because
What
that's
does what
gonna
does the pump trying to do?
hold on.
Like, I guess we should try to aim for what the pump does, right? How much does the pump do?
Yeah. Okay. The pump itself does what? 240 a minute? 240 cubic a minute?
Right. How many do we have?
For pumps, just one.
Okay, so 240 a minute, right? Which is for a second.
But that's the thing. We're packaging
wow.
it, right?
Okay. Wait, 1 second. I'm being called. All right, I'm back.
Okay. So actually, what the limit is the unpacking scenario, because all we're gonna end up doing is it's going to be unpacked and then put into a buffer when it's unpacked, and then those buffers are going to feed into the actual refiners that we're going to build over there.
Yeah. But that's the limit on that is still how much we can pump, right? So to fill an entire train would take 800 seconds if we have a singular pump, right?
No, because remember we're packaging the oil.
Yeah, but we're still only pumping 4 cubic meters a second. So to fill an entire train up to capacity is 800 seconds, which is 4 minutes and change, I think. It's 13 minutes.
Well, hold on. No. Because the pump works. The packager works differently. It's a different number. You have to
But
remember.
It doesn't matter if you don't give it. It's 1-to-1, isn't it? It's 1 cubic meter liquid per 1 cubic meter packaged, isn't it?
No. So the package does 30 a minute. It outputs 30 a minute. It's already done the math. The package,
Yeah, but that's only sustainable if you pump at 30 a minute on the input side.
it's going to no the it's going to back up. The packager is going to be more limited on output more than it is going to be input.
How slow is it? What? How much does it produce per minute?
It does 30 a minute.
That's even slower, isn't it? So
Yeah,
what's
that's what I'm
30
saying. It's
100
going to
divided by
limit.
30? Oh my god. Oh wait, what? Something isn't adding up. Hold on, I'm coming over. I'm coming over. Either one of us is blind or both of us are blind.
Because the pipes have a max flow rate of 300 cubic meters a minute itself. The actual pipe itself.
A minute or a second?
300 cubic meters a minute.
Right, but we're only pumping 240.
Right. However, because of how the flow system is, there's going to always be a there's not going to be enough for it to ever hit cap. It's just going to what it's going to end up doing is because of how backed up the system will be, limited on the actual packager, the pipes will always be full and pumping regardless. The bottleneck's going to be the packager itself.
But that doesn't make sense if it consumes that much.
The only way to actually explain it is actually seeing it in
Hold on.
in process.
Let me,
more.
let me
I haven't turned it on yet, so don't worry.
let me come over. Oh, lag. Thanks.
Sorry, I just plugged in. I plugged it in, but I didn't turn it on.
Does that happen every time you touch something, by the way? Can you detach the pipe?
Maybe. I can try it again. I can rewire it. Hold on. See if that lags down.
Yeah, it does. It's
Okay.
every time we connect something, I guess it just updates the entire power grid, Jesus. Okay, yeah, hold on. So this pumps
Mhm.
at 240 cubic meters a minute. Okay.
Right.
And this consumes at 30 times 2, right? It's
Right.
2 cubic meters at a time? Or is it 30 cubic meters per minute?
No. So it would be
It's
basically
30 times
essentially
2, right? It's
60. It'd be 60
Okay, so
cubic
60.
meters a minute.
So it's 60 cubic. So you need 4 for one pump. So one pump can supply 4 of these, 4 packagers.
Right. Well, granted that it's not plugged into the refiner. Remember, this is on the same line.
Yeah. So you'd make one pump, you'd split it into 4. You'd have 4 packagers, which make each 60 cubic meters a minute of barrels, which is also just 60 barrels a minute, right?
Right.
And then you have 4 of them, so you make 240 barrels a minute.
Or we just overclock this one.
We can also do that, right? But we make 240 a minute, right? This is the maximum we
Yeah.
can ever consume because that's what our pumps makes, right?
Right.
And then we have 3,200 slots in our train. Divided by 240 is 13 minutes to load. Or we could just send half-empty trains, I guess. That also
Just
works.
send half. Yeah, I would just say just send half empty trains.
We could also just have more pumps, right? How many pump slots do we have here?
You mean packagers?
No,
'Cause we don't-
like actual oil,
We don't.
oil.
So there's only really two. I think there's like 2 nodes over here.
What about those? What are those?
Well, that's crude oil, but we don't have the resources to extract it. There's one unused. I think. Let's go take a look. There's a unused node over here.
Because 240 minutes sounds really slow. If a train has that much capacity, must be a reason, right?
There's a node over here. Which I guess maybe we can set up this one just to be the packing. But how are we gonna get the plastic over here? Plastic's gonna be a pain in the ass to get over here. We'd have to fucking spaghetti
Plastic.
belt it.
Well, no. We bring the pipe over to there, and then we package it to the same side, at the same place. Sorry. And you build the 8 packagers side by side, so you can easily feed them. Right? How do pipe fluids work? What's the
Yeah, as
limiting factor on pipes?
Just
Like,
as long as you
if-
can
if, like-
prevent sloshing, you can just feed them infinitely. Just the longer the pipe, the more you have to be concerned about sloshing.
What is sloshing? How does it calculate it?
If there is low pressure behind the pipe, so
Yeah.
as long as a pipe behind it, a pipe is not filled, the liquid ahead of it will slosh by default.
Okay. So we just always want to aim for full pipes.
Yeah, so generally the way I personally build my pipes to ensure the minimization of sloshing is
Yep.
you build the pipe, you power it, you build a section of pipe, let it back up to maximum capacity, build the next section, let that back up, so on and so forth.
Right, makes sense. Um. Yeah, I think you should get that. I saw also that oil depends on purity, right? What are
Yeah.
these things over here? What are these like five things over here? Are those not oil? What are those?
That is crude oil, but I don't actually know how to. There's supposed to be a thing that we're supposed to. There's a specific thing for extracting that, and we don't have it yet.
Oh, is it different?
Yeah, it's different.
Where's the oil pumps? Is it in special? No.
No, under
Production.
production.
Oil extractor. The creatures in the waste must be placed on a resource node. Oh, I see. Okay,
Yeah.
fair enough. Okay, so we only have two. Okay, so 7 minutes per train, I guess, but we don't have to fully load it.
I mean, let's just turn this on and see how long it takes. Look how quick this is, though.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. The numbers mean things. Still, this is we have 3,200 slots on a carriage. The carriages are massive.
Yeah, we just overclock this. I think if we overclock this, set it into a buffer, or feed it directly into a train, this will be fed really quickly. Let me go get three overclocking things.
Can we also overclock the pumps?
Yeah,
Yeah,
we can. Yeah. Let me go get some overclock. Let me go get the overclocking materials.
Does it cost 3 shards to get up to 250%?
Yeah, but I have like 10 fucking shards.
Is that a lot or not?
Yes, it's a lot.
Okay.
And it's not like we're really using them anywhere else. I'm taking the car. I'll be right back.
I think you should. Yeah, sure. I think you should spend your shards on the two oil pumps, sorry, and just overclock both of them to the maximum, so that way we can produce as much oil as possible. So that will be what, 2% of 240? Let me just
yeah, but the limit. We're still limited by the output, regardless. As long as there, like I said, as long as there's a backup.
300 per day.
Yeah, as long as there's a backup, there's not gonna be a problem. In fact, I can probably stretch that out to run like 5 different fucking packagers because of how backed up everything is.
Wait, what? How are you supposed to extract 250% of a pipe if the pipe throughput is limited to 300?
Because it's gonna back up. So as long as it's backed up and full, it's just
okay, I
gonna
understand
keep.
if it's like 100 more, but a pump can produce up to 600. It's double of a pipe. It's 2 pipes per.
Right, but it's not gonna matter. It's 300 cubic meters on a pipe is very fucking fast for what those packagers have a cap of 50 cubic meters. You can't put more than 50 cubic meters into the machine at all.
No, I know, but you use multiple of them. So my question is unrelated to packagers. Just the pumps themselves, right?
Right.
What the fuck
Oh,
does crash
it's
site mean?
20. I already got. I think I already probably got it. I have 22 fucking shards, so it's not like we're short on shards.
No, I understand. I just mean, okay, the pipes they supply, a pipe is able to handle 300, right?
Right.
And an oil extractor can make up to 600. How are you supposed to split 600 into 2 pipes if you have to go through pipes? Because it only has one output. Do you understand my question?
I understand. Well, you have to remember when we start splitting off pipes, it's going to subdivide down. Not the throughput, but the amount that's actually in the pipe itself.
Yeah. Hold on. Maybe I'm misunderstanding. Let me look at pipes. Give me a second.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm misunderstanding how they work. You have that really funny manual, right? Can you post the manual?
It should be pinned in the DMs.
All right. PipelineManual.pdf. God bless. Oh, what did I just open? Didn't mean to click on that.
I was getting porn ads through the
plumbing
manual.
manual. Not yet officially approved by Jace. Who's Jace?
Jace used to be the community manager for Satisfactory.
As they fill, the more they fill, the faster they flow. The fluid pipes will flow from place of high pressure to low pressure. Makes sense. It can't transmit head lift from machine to pumps. Flow rate. The bubble icon represents the volume. Okay. Flow rate tends to fluctuate. Mark II pipes can handle more flow. Okay, so we're limited to the pipes being only Mark Is then.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I see the point. I'm sorry, it doesn't make much sense that pipes can be Mark II unless they're thicker, but whatever. Where's the pipes? I don't see them. Are they in logistics? Oh, they are.
Logistics. Yeah.
Okay, so what are we limited to? 300 divided by 240 is 1.25. Which is a singular shard. Okay, so we're limited to a singular shard per.
We're not though. Come here.
Where? Where are you?
Come check the oil refinery. Not the oil refinery.
Yeah.
Sorry, the packager.
Okay, yeah, wait. But to get to here, right? This pipe that I'm standing on is 300 cubic meters a second. A minute.
Yeah.
My bad. This cannot output more than 300 cubic meter. Anything more will just stay inside of it in its internal buffer. Because this
Yeah.
doesn't have the throughput.
Well, no, this isn't even hitting the max flow rate though, because it never needs to because of how the bottleneck is the actual packager itself.
Yeah, but we can just have more packagers.
Yeah. What I'm saying is how easily these pipes will back up, because of how small the packager accepts. It's only 50 cubic meters.
Yeah, that's fine. That's
So these
fine,
pipes will almost always
But
back up.
we still have a ratio about it. We still have a ratio. Sorry, around it. But I don't care about the packages because again the packages we can just have multiple of them, right? But we only have 2 resource nodes. The resource nodes currently can only accept 1 shard before the pipes are the limiting factor, as opposed to anything else. What the fuck is going on with your head?
What?
What were you doing? What were you doing?
What?
Your head was vibrating. What the hell?
Oh, I have no idea.
What? Was it just me being in a weird position and saying that?
I don't know. Maybe. Oh, let me spam build packagers and see what happens when we eventually hit the threshold. Let me just spam build fucking packagers. Not to mention the other limit is going to be packager the plastic loading.
Oh fuck! Didn't even consider that. Yeah.
That's probably going to be the real thing. But I mean, do you have are you carrying industrial beams on you? Spam build this into Mark IVs.
I'm carrying 80 encased industrial beams. Those?
Yeah. Spam build.
Oh, what should I build? What should I build?
Spam build these belts into Mark IVs.
Oh,
The plastic ones.
all of them? Oh,
Yeah.
plastic. Okay.
Yeah, we'll end up like splitting it between the packagers, I guess.
Where the fuck are Mark IVs? Logistics.
Logistics.
There you go. Is this plastic? Or is there canisters?
The canisters. Sorry, the canisters.
Oh, just the canister. Okay.
Just the canisters. Yeah.
Nice.
America.
Oh, these go really fast. Wow.
Yep. We'll just end up. We'll add like a splitter or something. So let me just right. Production, right? Packager.
What is the waypoint called? Crash site 150 megawatts.
There's a crash site over there that requires 150 megawatts to open for the hard drive.
What the fuck? Okay.
I'm running. I need
an entire factory to open it.
I need more space, but I guess for now we can. What we can do is we can do. We want to do branch it from this one and just keep branching them.
What, pipes?
Yeah, and just keep branching. Spider. Like, we can spider branch them. I'm not a big fan of spider branching, but we can just spider branch them.
I'm gonna keep reading that manual. Actually, I'm curious to see how the full mechanics work.
Yeah, I'm gonna spider branch these so I know what this to back up fully.
I literally just got the ADA thing for our pipes.
And you have to something to remember as well. This is only really a temporary solution until we eventually. So
Yeah, but
we're just trying to
I'd like to build
maximize.
it. I'd like to build it once and now have to think about it again, and then just upgrade the pipes when the time comes.
Yeah.
Oh, what the fuck is this? Oh no, this is ugly. Whoa, make the
No,
pipes
I.
90 degrees.
Like I said, I'm spider. I'm spider piping it for now.
You know what? You know what?
Because
Oh,
we're only
do a
trying to
second
check
here.
where the pipe limitation is here. Ah.
What do you deserve for that?
Okay, so we
Ugly
need
and gray.
to splitter the plastics into them. I guess we'll.
Okay, the point being, the ultimate point being that one train is way more than we will ever need
Yeah, I guess.
for at least 2 nodes. Because if we were able to fully satisfy, wait, how much was it? It's times 2.5. It's 600, right? So 2 nodes at 600 cubic meters a second per minute. I keep saying per second.
How many
It's,
cubic how many
yeah?
in case industrial beams do you think you can do this run the splitters real quickly?
Sorry?
Link the splitters with the fast belts, the Mark IV belts.
Oh, I went away. I'm
Oh,
at the base.
okay. Okay, I'll just do them with Mark III belts. And should be.
I can bring some if you want.
Yeah, whenever you can bring it back. I'm still working on
Right.
finding the.
I'll be coming with the train anyway in a few minutes.
Okay.
Oh my god, this car has so much grip compared to the stupid truck. Where does the truck actually unload, by the way? I've never seen it come around the base.
It doesn't. It does a loop for the steel factory. It's a steel factory.
Oh,
charger.
it's just a steel factory, okay. Oh, right, we don't bring anything, but I just realized that. Oh my god, my brain is slow sometimes.
Yeah, the pipes are able to keep up with 3 full done package for 3 fully
Well, hold on.
sharded packages, and the pipes still aren't
single,
suffering.
so a single packager consumes what you said, 30 a minute?
30 a minute. Yeah.
60, right?
Yeah.
Because it's times 2. So yeah, you should have 4 packages per pump without any shards.
Well, the biggest limitation here is the plastic actually.
Well, yeah, besides that.
No, I think I can probably squeeze out a full fucking another like 5 or 6 of these. Just because of how just because of how backed up the pipes get.
So the only thing, the only time where that's right is when the train is not at the station. You can what is it called? You can buffer it, so the pump works full time. But yeah. Okay.
Because that's the thing. Pipe flow rate only matters when the pipes aren't constantly backed up. And as long as you do pipes correctly, they should almost always be backed up.
Yeah. Where the fuck is transport? Railway.
And this is fucking spider pipes, which is like the most unoptimized way of doing this shit.
Railways cannot float. Fuck off.
I mean, we have the you can make the
This is the blueprint designer.
architecture shit. Blueprint designer is if you want to make a. I put a video in the DMs. If you want to make like something that you're gonna copy and paste over and over again, like a setup, like take for example a smelter into a constructor into like another constructor, and you don't want to have to keep just manually placing them. You can put them in the blueprint designer, save the blueprint, and then just place the blueprint over and over and over again.
Makes sense.
Exactly how it is Factorio.
Do trains go slower on tighter curves?
I think I don't know with the update. You used to be able to just yeet them at full speed, but I don't know how they've changed since 1.0.
I will presume that's also true for
derailing. Used to not be a thing last time I played, so
I'll go. You know what? I'll Google it real quick before I make a terrible mistake. Do trains derail?
I mean, you can just always just undo them and then re-put them back on the tracks. It's not like you're measuring a path right now.
Can only derail if they collide. Okay. So I'm going to make the tightest curves we have ever seen. Americans will be proud. How do you
I'm
snap
going.
to rotations again?
I'm gonna overcharge the plastic.
How do you snap something to rotate?
Control.
But control snaps it to go straight.
Oh, to snap it to the world grid, you need to put a foundation down on the world grid, and then you'll just end up.
No, I know. Like I want you know how you make the belt snap to rotate 9 degrees.
Yeah. Oh, I have no
I can't do
idea.
that. You can't do that for always.
I guess
You know?
not. Yeah, I guess not.
Okay, whatever.
I will not be able to help you much with trains, my dude. I just, like I said, I chuck them off cliffs, though. And like I said, a lot has changed since the last time I played. So
The only thing you know how to do is to chuck off trains off the cliff. Spend my days chucking off trains off cliffs. It's not very straight. Okay, I don't predict it here. No one's gonna notice. It's gonna be fine. Oh my god, these turn very sharply. Yeah, I putting this thing on top of the base was a good idea. I need the space. It's a ramp. I don't want a ramp. I want a foundation.
the box is already a quarter filled up, by the way.
Nice. And the rail constructor kind of sucks. I can't tell what angle the railway ends at. The curve radius is also very unfortunately not a multiple of the size of foundations.
Yeah.
You know what? I have a better idea. I can just build the railway first and then worry about that. How do you rotate it? R? What? Why can't I
Nice.
rotate the railway? What the fuck?
Should be scrolling.
Sample building, lock hologram. Oh, I just have to place it. Okay, fair enough.
I'm genuinely surprised our power. Let me go take a look at it. I'm surprised our power grid hasn't exported. No, we're actually really fucking good. We sound plenty of headwind.
Exploded. What are you doing? What are you exploding?
No, I'm the spam building the fucking packages. Shit. And everything's like overclocked over here.
There you go, finally.
I think through basically an entire because here's going to be the next problem, right? If we don't
Mhm.
end up processing quick enough, everything that the train brings over, we're going to start getting it back up in the actual freight platform itself, which is basically
that
what the
should be-
which the tractor is basically stuck doing right now because it's completely loaded over there. So it's just doing a useless route
Yeah, but that's
right
fine.
now.
Yeah, that's fine. If it just costs power, it's not that bad.
Yeah, I guess.
Where's the railway? Oh
But then
my
the
God,
problem,
none of this
right?
center.
You have to think is the problem comes with if we need. I'm more concerned about getting backed up that we're not getting steel in that we're going to need.
Steel is another problem, honestly. I'm thinking about only oil right now. We'll get to steel when we
Okay.
get to steel.
Do you need me to come over? Do you need help with anything?
I don't think so. This is going fine.
I mean, it's packaging,
is
so I'm
this
going to
thing?
come over to annoy you and go see what you're doing.
To annoy me.
Yeah, to annoy you.
Wow.
Hmm?
That'd be nice of you.
Oh, you thought we were friends?
Sorry?
We are co-workers.
Yeah, we're coworkers, please. None of this fret shit in my fix-it company.
You know what? Oh my god! I guess I'm getting close to you because I can hear your building. I guess I should lay down those power generators, right? The power batteries, power storage, whatever the fuck you want to call it.
Fucking needs to be flatter. Aw, kill me. Not having a bird's eye view when I'm building this sucks so much. Don't worry about the giant floating platforms. They're normal. This is a certified fix-it floating platform, held together by the shear wheel of my railways.
Canadian infrastructure at its finest.
Yeah. This is literally as good as we get. It's the wrong fucking direction. No, I've run out of fuel for my jetpack. Okay, fuck you too. Why are we not making biofuel anymore? Are all of these chests just empty? Yeah, they are.
Why is the car horn going? What the fuck?
Desync? I don't know.
Yes, yeah. The Explorer's car horn is just going. Even after I honk it, it's still going. It's so annoying. Alright. Inner city living,
Are you
I
sure
guess.
it's not
Then.
the truck horn?
No, it's the Explorer horn.
I don't hear it. That's definitely just a you on your end.
No, I
Do
figured.
you have some biomass on you?
I do, but I need it
Oh
for my
no,
jetpack.
I hear it too. I hear it too.
Yeah.
What the fuck? You hear it now?
Yeah, it's still there.
Oh, get in and try to funk it.
Yeah, it's still there for me.
It stopped when I pressed it. What the fuck?
Oh,
How the hell did you manage this? What?
hold on. What the fuck?
Can we not use coal for our jetpacks?
Hold on, I'm gonna... Okay, that fixed it for me.
There you go.
Here, I guess, because I took the biomass out of the car, right? So here.
Can we not power our jetpacks with coal?
I don't think so. Maybe we can. I don't know, I've never tried. You have to remember how lazy I am, my dude. I'm gonna go get more of those encased steel beams so I can start building my power batteries.
Do you mind cutting down the tree that's going through the railway?
I will when I come back.
All right.
Almost died. Grab the soda.
Are we gonna run this on the same bridge as the road?
Sorry, music's loud. What's up?
Are we running this on the same road as on the same bridge as the road?
Yeah, might as well. It would be easy. I guess you can run down the side of it. Don't. Because I think it's too wide to put, like, in the middle, like San Francisco has their fucking stupid train things. think you're too big for that. So I think you'd have to
Super
just build an
change.
extra foundation. What the fuck San Francisco has? Their fucking stupid trolley shit. It runs in the middle
Oh,
of the
oh,
road.
oh, oh. It's part road. Let me Google it. I have no idea what you're on about. I don't actually know what San Francisco has as railways.
Yeah,
San
they literally like have
Francisco.
trolleys that run like in the middle of the road. Yeah, so we played Watch Dogs 2 and it shows.
I didn't even know San Francisco had public transit. I'm gonna be honest with you. Anything in California is to me is dead in terms of transit. It's like completely underfunded. Even Florida built fucking Brightline by God's will. I don't know how you guys did that.
You run people over. You can. We have to deal with our homeless problem somehow.
Yeah, I honestly completely baffles me how one of the most conservative states ever built public transit. It's hilarious. It's like I don't associate it with anything.
Well, you
that's
have to remember, Brightline was started in Broward, and like down here is extremely democratic. The
maybe
only
it's also private. It's completely private.
Mhm.
It's amazing.
Yeah. You have to, yeah, like you have to remember, Florida's only Republican because like so many people live in the middle, but fucking nowhere. That's really the only reason. Everywhere else where there's an actual city is Democratic, as it is usually generally
I
in the
know.
U.S. in general, anyways.
Yeah. Interesting.
If people actually lived in civilization, then yeah, Florida would probably most likely be a blue state.
Civilization.
Just like that, I pissed off like every
Politics
fucking
on
mention.
Twitch.
Yeah, right. Not to mention, you also have to remember, Florida's one of something you might not know. Florida's one of the most practices one of the most like it's really hard to vote Democratic in Florida. Like if you're Democratic and you request like a new voter card or something, it statistically takes longer than it would be if you were a Republican. It's a pain in the ass.
What?
Yeah,
Isn't that just whatever it's called, voter blocking?
something like that.
Is
Yeah.
that supposed to be illegal?
Yes. Who's going to
Not gonna
enforce it?
question
The Republican Florida government?
That's true. You bring a good point. Yes. God. No, I don't want these. No. I want the concrete foundations. Fuck. Forgot.
To put it, I mean, you can always go back, right? To put it in perspective, the reason why I say that I had to get a new voter card because after COVID, everybody was forced to re-update their voter information and everything. Something that fucking Trump did back in
Yeah.
2020.
Yeah.
And so I had to get. I did that. I got my new voter card, which claimed that I was independent, which is incorrect. I'm Democratic. I'm registered as a Democrat.
What does it say what you vote for on your voter card? What?
Because Florida has technically it's a law that nobody enforces. It's one of those laws that nobody enforces. You're supposed to only vote what's based on what's on your voter card. Nobody
Oh, he's the point
enforces
of
it
a
though.
vote.
Thank God. Yeah, thank God nobody actually enforces it. So I got a card that came in as independent, which was like, this is wrong. I'm supposed to be Democratic. I need a new card.
Right.
Okay. My voter card came. Technically, I still voted because the rule it's not enforced. My voter
Yeah.
card was requested before elections. I think it was a solid. Got it last month.
That's okay. Insanity, but sure.
Yeah. I almost guarantee you that I got an independent card just because I was Democratic. Not to be like conspiratorial, but I almost guarantee you that it was an intentional mistake as well.
This is approaching VTOL's VR off topic levels of conspiracy.
Yeah, you're telling me, bro. It's fucking wild, bro. But I'm sure if I was straight ticket Republican, bro, I probably would have gotten that same day as requested.
I don't doubt it.
Oh my god, it's a fucking nightmare, dude.
The stories we hear from America now are absolutely wild.
Yeah, well,
Feels
you
like
have to remember, right? Like, it's illegal to
fucking
get
North
bottles
Korea.
of water. to people
Sorry?
that are standing in line to vote. It's illegal to do that.
Sorry?
Yeah,
Do what?
it's technically considered
Do what? To
voter
do what?
influence. You can't
To do what?
give bottles of water to people that are waiting in line to vote,
Are you waiting
and
in line to vote?
it is
How many
extremely
voting?
enforced.
You don't have, how many voting stations do you have? Do you not have enough to make it? I've never waited in line to vote.
I vote
Or
by
never
mail
seen it.
anyway, so I don't have to fucking do it. But yeah, it's probably not enough.
It reminds me of British Columbia, like I think the provincial elections like 8 years ago had so little participation that they just cut down on the voter number of stations by like 60%. And then when people actually voted in like in 4 years, they're like, oh shit, people are actually voting, and didn't have enough stations. It was hilarious.
Well, you have to remember in America, just take for example of last election, right? Less than 50% of the American population actually voted in the last year's election.
State wise or federal wise?
No, federal wise, like across the country, I think it was like under 50% that actually voted. I'd actually have to go take a look. Uh,
That's actually lower than Canada. I'm surprised.
how many people voted in 2024? Yeah, 49.8% of the nation voted.
Jesus Christ.
The last election was not popular. Nobody really wanted to vote, man.
Oh,
But
why
I
am I
mean,
doing
it's
this
only
behind? I
legal.
can just bring a train, can't I?
Yeah.
It's always going to be powered, right? Because it just takes the power
As
from the stations.
Yeah, as long as the station is plugged into the grid. Yeah, let me go
What
check that.
happens if I have two trains and only one station? Does it split the power between the two trains?
It's based on when the train is moving itself, is when it needs power.
No, yeah, but like two trains can they consume as much as one station can provide?
Uh, no, the trains themselves are on draw. The station only is the trans. Basically, I'm pretty sure, at least how it used to be, is the stations are only the transmitter of the power. The trains themselves are what actually draw the power. And I think they have a power cap of 120 megawatts or something.
The trains or the stations?
The trains. The trains are the actual power source. The stations, as far as I'm aware, the stations
Oh my
are
god.
only the transmitter for the
Does
power.
this train consume 25 megawatts just sitting here? Holy shit.
Oh, boy.
The fuck is
Might.
it? For size comparison, a real train consumes like an electric train. The most powerful ones consume like 5 megawatts at most. The high speed kinds that go like 300 kilometers an hour. What the hell?
I'm gonna need to build more gas generators probably.
Yeah, that'd be probably a smart idea. I don't know where to hook these up. Is the thing. Yeah, I'm gonna add another power pole. Oh, we can build power poles Mark II now. That's true.
Oh, the actual train
Use this.
stations themselves also take ambient power as well. 50
Oh, fucking
megawatts a
hell,
pop.
really?
Yep, 50 megawatts a pop.
Okay, let's see. If I drive a train just at full speed, how much does it take? Does it actually work like real physics? It does! That's amazing! Holy shit. So the power consumption goes down as you accelerate,
Nice.
as you get up to speed. How fast did it go? 140?
Remember,
Okay.
140 on a
130
flat.
kilometers an hour.
It gets really
Okay.
funny when you start making it go down a mountain.
Oh, they break. Wait, what?
What?
I said you could throw. I said you could throw trains off the cliffs.
You
I
used to
just
be
hit an
able
end
to.
of track and it just stopped.
Oh, you used to be able to.
No. I wanted to see train derailments. Oh,
I
it has
think.
fucking air brakes. What the hell?
What I would do is I would set it on a course and then get out of it. No, just drive it off. Wait, yeah, wait. It stopped. Almost died. Did it stop while you were in it or when you jumped out?
While I was in it, yeah, I'm gonna jump out of
Okay,
it
so
now.
jump
Hold on.
out. Don't forget to plug.
Nope, it stops.
Oh, maybe you have to automate it off the cliff then.
There's entire science behind throwing trains off the cliff.
It's actually throwing trains off a cliff.
is organizing. No, logistics. No, transport. There you go. I'll find it eventually.
I still think we should be able to simulate the rock bottom bus and just have
what,
it go
sorry?
straight. Have a train just go straight up a wall.
Can you do that?
No, you cannot. There's a maximum inclination.
Counterpoint mods.
Don't think I've seen a mod that does that. I have seen a mod that makes allows trains to be made earlier, but
Yeah, like they
I've
should.
I've never used it because
Can't
I
believe they
feel
came
I
this
feel
late.
like it's a little cheap.
That's true. They if we only ever need one train to carry this much oil, it's a little cheating. I guess I understand why they came so late now. Yeah, they're designed for like late game logistics. And if you want to help out with this railway, it's particularly hard to make them alone. You have to build up
I'm
things
working
that
on
can
the
suck
back
so
of that.
much.
I'm making the powers stuff because who God
Alright, fair
knows
enough.
if these trains are gonna kill the grid.
Don't worry, I will add 10 of them, doing nothing, just going in circles.
I mean, or you can just make 10 of them just sitting there and it takes a strain on the
True.
bike.
That also consumes 25 fucking 250 megawatts. You need to keep the cab lights on when you're sitting there doing nothing.
Yeah, that sounds like public transit, alright. I can fucking tell you, I remember going to my fucking court case. I had to take public transit one day to and from the courthouse. And that's generally about, I'd say, a 45-minute 45-minute venture in a personal car.
Okay.
Took me about 3 hours to get there, and it took me 7 to get back.
7 hours.
The bus broke down, had to wait for another bus, and that bus was full because it had its own route. Instead of sending an empty bus to come get us, they just rerouted another bus. Yeah,
Jesus Christ. What city is this in?
this is in South Florida. This is in Boca.
It's a small name. I don't want to say town, but city, so probably.
It's
Probably
not a small city. It's big enough that none of that shit should have happened. Chat
Broward
wants the
County
Mexican
Transit?
cat again. No. So for me, it's public. Palm Beach.
Oh, Palm Beach Transit. Okay. Palm Tran?
What's up?
Palm Tran?
I think so. We're talking about my court case was in 2018, so remembering shit. Is fucking-
30,000 riders a day. Good God, that's absolutely terrible. 3,000 stops? What?
P.S. How is the other guy doing? I never remember to ask how he's doing. Chat is asking how you are doing.
I'm not doing. I'm struggling to build railways here. I'm disappointed in the ability to to plan railways in like I do in Factorio.
He is angry at
Underwhelming.
public transit, at my public
I am
transit
angry.
across the nation.
Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah. What the fuck? That each stop services an average of 10 people. That's absolutely terrible. Good God. My God.
Also, Satisfactory equals Subnautica's illegitimate cousin. Yeah. I mean, yeah.
It is. It is. It feels so much like it. Yeah, it's true. I've genuinely just wanted to play Subnautica after playing Satisfactory with you.
Yeah.
Which reminds me so much of it. The only thing that's nicer in Subnautica is the voice is actually friendly. It doesn't threaten me every 20 minutes, but you know.
God, I pray that's... And all on, there's so much shit to add for Satisfactory. I pray that Coffee Stain has, like, now that it's in 1.0, like, long-term plans for this game. I really, really hope. There's so much shit to add.
Oh,
No, they're-
that stupid video I posted a few weeks ago that what they're not adding, is it still true? Have they commented on stuff like that?
I don't think they've commented on it, but I'm pretty sure it's still true.
Like they're not adding combat and stuff like that?
They're not looking at adding combat, an expansion upon combat. But then again, the game's entered 1.0 since then, right? So priorities can change. Jace is no longer there, so you know.
Is he like the project manager?
Jace was the original community manager. Everybody really loved him.
Oh, okay. So he had the source of truth.
Yeah. So we have no idea how priorities will change with copy stain, the whole 9 yards. So. I mean, I'm happy that we're getting a 1.1 update, so I look forward to more future content updates.
Did they announce
The batteries are indeed up, and they are
Did they announce what 1.1
It is going to take up an hour for them to fully charge. Holy shit!
How much did you add?
Oh, I hope that means an hour of if the power goes out.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
yeah, you
I
want me to
guess,
get
yeah,
the
that's
tree,
true,
right?
Yeah. Yeah. How? But did they announce what they're gonna do in 1.1?
Yes, so we're getting vertical splitters,
Oh.
which will be huge. The trains are getting something new too. Actually, let me go pull up the Steam page. I'll read it. I'll read it right off to you for the new stuff.
Sure, go ahead.
Controller support is one. An updated photo mode.
What, this game doesn't have controller support?
No, it doesn't.
Like design for it. Wow. Okay. Fair enough. Okay.
Remember, the game's supposed to, when it hits 1.1, it's also supposed to be coming to console as well.
Ah, that's true. Okay. Yeah.
Photo mode, quality of life. Increase the distance for blueprint auto connection detection from 10 meters to 16 meters, so 2 foundation sizes.
All right.
Blueprints will now auto connect pipes and belts. Blueprint auto connections will now prioritize the connections that are most aligned with themselves. Yada yada blah blah blah. Added a new option to hide HUD while inside all vehicles by pressing T on the keyboard. Controller support. Let's see, crash site dismantling, which will be good. We'll be able to clean up.
Yeah. Finally. Yeah.
Personal elevators. So elevators that fit us pioneers, not vehicles, to go up and down floors instead of having to build a shitty, ugly-looking fucking stairs. Advanced game settings, no fuel option. Trains are getting buffer stops.
Would they explain what that means?
So we are introducing new mechanic for trains. They're the things that if you hit the end of the rail, they'll stop. What will happen is so they're bringing back throwing trains off a cliff. Yes. Okay. Cool. So you have to put
to throw them off. You have to put them in automatic mode.
Right. Yes.
Okay. So and that's no longer gonna be true in 1.1 then.
Right. So what will happen is if a rail doesn't have a buffer stop at the end of the rail, it will just automatically fly off the rail.
I see.
Cool. So they're bringing back throwing off trains from a cliff. Beautiful.
Amazing.
Yeah. So they'll add buffer stops for trains. Building logistics. Conveyor wall hole. Wait, don't we have that already? I thought we already have that. Oh no, it's free placement. Remember what we were talking about? How?
Yeah, that's gonna be amazing. Holy shit.
That'd be fucking huge. Thank you. Priority merger. This new type of merger allows you to prioritize which one of its active inputs should be output first. So normally,
does the smart splitter not already do that?
No. So smart splitters tell which one. Oh, these are mergers, not splitters. So the merger itself, the splitter has a version of this already. They're called, what are they called? We have them. They're called not smart splitters. This is telling which items can go left, right, or forward. Smart splitters allows you to set each output for a specific part to pass through. Wait, what?
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So it's the same thing for merger.
Can I just quickly interrupt? The train is on the wrong side of the road. Do you want me to just belt over the chest and just go over the road? And just have the station like a little bit further? Are you is that fine?
Yeah, that's fine.
Sorry, continue.
Fair share port bus services. Yeah, it's fucking nice. Nightmare. He's doing well. Good. Mexican kitty. Yeah. No, not yet. No, not yet. I should probably go open the windows and I'll continue reading. Give me 2 seconds. I'll be right back. Give me 3 seconds here.
Mhm.
Seriously? Headphones charge that quickly? What the fuck? Opening it now.
I'm kidding. Oh, what? No.
Fucking warm up here.
So
Alright.
so bad news.
Yeah.
You apparently can't place things above nodes. Fuck. Oh, I did. Oh, okay. I have to rebuild this. There's a sulfur node right here.
Wait,
is it
there's a
node?
sulfur node? No. There's no way
No,
there's a
just a
sulfur
rock.
node.
Is
Yeah,
it just a rock?
just break it. If it's a sulfur, yeah, deposit, just break it.
You can just find deposits like that? What? I haven't encountered them yet.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you can. What?
Yeah.
Okay, never mind then.
Yeah. All right, you're good.
Okay, other features?
Yeah, more features. Let's see. The conveyor wall hole, conveyor lifts, splitters, merger support. What the fuck does that mean? The splitter and merger's capabilities have now been improved. They can now be attached to conveyor lifts. Oh, so directly attaching mergers and splitters onto elevators. Normally we had to build a belt first and then attach it.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Okay. We talked about the priority merger, conveyor throughput monitor, which is this is a mod that they're bringing into the game.
Nice.
It tells you how much throughput you have on a belt,
Cool.
which is okay. I mean, the throughput should be just you know the actual belt speed, but sometimes I guess it's not when it gets backed up. Um, Pipeline build modes. So the ability of switching build modes between. This will allow you to make those 90. Let me get off the. Let me get off the turn.
Oh, didn't even see you there. What the fuck?
This allows you to make 90-degree angles without having to make sure you manually bend them into 90-degree
Oh.
angles.
Nice.
So that'll help. This also includes curved build modes for times you might need additional angles for your pipeline setup. Which is like the threading pipes that I posted in the Discord.
Mm-hmm.
Transport hypertubes. We're getting hypertube junctions, so that will help with if we wanted to expand upon the hypertube thing that we have, we can split it one left, one right,
They're able to recreate fucking aperture size.
something like that. Yeah. Hypertube branches, which is basically the same thing. New architectural pieces, so like decorations like H-beams, shelf beams, round concrete beams, braided cables, braided cable clusters for like bridges and shit. We're getting a roll-up gate. That's good.
Cool.
Road barrier corners, basic shelf units, large vents, large fans.
Oh no, they're bringing Among Us in here. I'm not sorry
We're
for it.
getting falling trees. New spore and gas pillar VFX, explosive rebar and knobless VFX, power slug VFX updates. We're getting dynamic occlusion systems for foundations and walls.
You impressed this already a
Interesting.
thing? Okay.
No, because technically, if you can hear like constructors through walls just perfectly fine, as if you're standing right next
Oh,
to them.
audio occlusion. Okay, sorry, I
Yeah,
thought visual
it's
occlusion.
occlusion. Yeah, no, audio occlusion. Audio indoor detection systems and local acoustic content. Factory and player sounds will now behave differently if the player's indoors. The hub has a unique audio setup as well. Players related sounds will now change dynamically depending on your surroundings. For example, high ceilings, tight corridors, or inside caves.
Cool.
We will now have expanded the narrative from 1.0 with the inclusion of of many more Ada voice lines and for new and old content interactions.
I found some. This is terrible. Have you played OpenTTD?
I have not. No.
The horn sound is the same as that game.
Is it?
It is.
All right, let me go
It's
put
the
on the
train. It's
Mexican
the train.
cat.
When you make
before,
a bus or a train depart from the. Oh my god, OpenTTD is such a good game. Holy shit! It's like, so the good thing about that game, right? It has transit, whatever, right?
Right.
The thing is, once you get rich, once you get like the past first hour, the multiplayer version at least, in the modern one, you can just absolutely be corrupt. You can just completely obliterate other companies. It's so funny. Try this bright line itself.
Don't forget, you need to put in a freight platform as well.
Yeah, I know. I went back for cables. That's what I did.
Oh.
I'm just stealing power from this.
Those have a cap, yeah, so you have to build a power pole and then attach.
When
I
did
mean,
that
you could have
connect to?
just,
That right?
yeah, but you could have just, yeah, I'm like, you could have just, instead
oh, did
just
that
grab
have
it
some
straight
extra wires?
from the pole. Yeah, hold on, like just do this, right?
This looks no. This looks better.
I
Don't touch
hate
it.
it. It looks.
Don't touch it.
No, I hate that so much.
I love this. I adore this thing. It's so funny.
It's so dumb. Then you just go like that.
And it's great because it's so powerful for me, and it sucks for you so much. You can't ragdoll me, but I can. Oh fuck! Wait, the loading station can't be here. The railway straight forward, so we can continue to other places, right?
Yeah.
But if the loading stations are, if the loading
And you can make like a loop. You can make a loop that loops back onto the main.
right? Hold on.
The main.
So this is where the rail. Oh, sorry, that's not straight. Give me a second. So this is where the railway would go. I don't think there's enough space for the conveyors.
Wait,
to
why?
go.
Why would it be?
So
would
this
it
can,
not-
yeah, and then this branch off into a loop. Yeah.
I can just do this. Build over it.
Will that fit? Will that fit a train through? I'd rather not clip anything for it too. Give me a second.
Bring the train up and just park it right there.
I can't take this train seriously with that horn.
Yeah, it fits. It barely fits, but it fits.
It's debatable. I'll nudge it over. I'll nudge it over by one tile.
Okay.
We don't need buffers. Yeah, we don't. The trains are so high capacity. Sorry, to me, trains are still just an extension of belts. I have some on me.
Hey,
How much do you want?
whatever you can spare.
I don't actually have that much. Here, have a stack. I've used it all for the 7,000 foundations I've built. Oh yeah, there's a nudge limit apparently.
Yeah,
I presume
there,
that's
there is.
flip stuff into other
I'm
stuff.
so used to a mod that removes it that I completely almost forgot the time. I did forget the time. Almost.
What's that noise? An animal? Ooh, we have trusses now. fancy. Do these carry conveyors only, or anything? Or
Yeah,
just different-
I can link the conveyors to them. Where would this
Nice.
look natural to end though?
Can you not make it go down and then have the conveyor go through here?
I can. Where should it go down? Here or here?
Yeah, that one.
I'm missing the materials, but is that clipping? It's not really clipping.
Oh, they don't start.
Which one's the input? Well, there's the input's on the left. We won't use the output really,
oh.
so.
Yeah,
Yes,
so
that's
you're
not
on the
it.
wrong thing.
No, I'm on the right thing. That's fine.
Are you?
Yeah,
This is
because
the output, isn't it?
the input's here, and then the output's here, and we're not going to use the output, so.
Oh no, I just
Output,
so I
input.
think you should nudge it over to here, and then just have the.
I mean,
conveyor
what I
not-
was going to do,
not exit to the open air, quote unquote.
what I was going to do is I was going to do this.
Yep.
Hold on, was it just 6?
Like if
Well-
this. All right.
Bye.
Oh.
Bye.
No! Wait for me. My God, I think it was fast.
You've done this to us. This is your fault. You wanted self-driving cars.
Why is it pink? Did you make it pink?
Wait, the other it's not timetabled over on the other station, is it?
It is.
Oh, okay. I'll take the shortcut so you can beat it. There's no way we're beating that bag. that went
140 kilometers an hour. Yes.
that went full. that went
140 kilometers an hour. Yes.
that went full sprint. So how long is the journey itself between two stations?
I haven't measured it, but it's 30 seconds per station, presumably.
Then we need to. We probably should. What I was gonna say, we probably shouldn't have turned on automation until we've set up the unpacking of that shit. Because that's not set up
Oh,
over there.
it's fine. It's just gonna load the train anyway. Nah, we're fine.
Those batteries are fucking huge. Those batteries are fucking huge.
Still at 30%. Is the train there? Do you see it?
I can't see it over the fucking. Yeah, I heard the horn. The horn went, and it's leaving. It's heading back.
Heading back. What?
It's heading back to the
yeah,
other
it's
section.
empty, right, it's empty. Oh, there it is. Pink train. No way you can miss that.
You know what? I'm not running all the way back to upgrade those belts. I'm gonna wait for the train. How the fuck do you get up there?
You don't? I usually jump on these platforms and I just, I'll set up a... Oh, no, there's a... Wait, this should go all the way... Yeah, this goes all the way to the top. This ladder.
I have no idea why part of the ladder is a different color, but
I don't know, you did that.
ah, swear to God, if the train comes and I fall off, I'm gonna be so mad. Is this looped, or is the train just running backwards?
Oh. Wait. Yeah,
Is
I
this-
didn't see it actually turn around. That's a good point. In theory, it should loop, right? I don't know. I don't know how trains work. This is the first time. How's the power grid doing? Is the power grid doing okay?
It'll be fine.
Oh yeah, right, never mind. The power grid just blows out in this game if it goes over capacity.
Mhm.
There's no brownouts. I don't see it. Oh, that is the station, isn't it? Yeah, okay, I see the station afar. Is there a way to zoom?
No, your eyeballs don't have that.
Well, I don't know. Maybe we have an HEV Mark V.
We get ragdolled by fucking rebar. I highly doubt we have an HEVs.
Yeah, but you can also ragdoll, combine soldiers by...
Yeah, but they die.
That's details, don't worry about it. Oh, there it is.
Hey, it's coming.
Look at it go.
Why is the thing? Why is the freight truck blue?
I don't see the colors that far. I just see fog. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Maybe it's because it's a low graphics. Also, what the
I
fuck
find
is that
graphics
color?
at
What is that color clipping? What? That's probably low, but
where right down here.
Yeah, right down here. The wall is
know.
like clipping with the foundation. And just
This game does. I've actually tested this. This game does actually have whatever you call it. Oh, it has like an actual cargo. Like an actual
for me,
container
it's
in
still
the back.
holographic. It hasn't actually loaded.
What, the train?
The freight car. It's like blue holographic for me.
What?
Yeah.
I don't think your game's doing that well tonight.
Oh my god. Where's the Disco DMs?
What the fuck?
Oh,
Oh yeah, no, it
freight
goes
cars.
around. Yep. Yeah, it just loops around. Cool.
The freight car has stuff. It didn't unload the stuff in the freight car.
Yeah, but the station doesn't. The station isn't hooked up to anything.
Yeah, but there's still a place for it to offload into the station itself has an inventory.
I'll check the schedule. It says you can now experience cheap railways on like Bright Line.
Yeah, but where's the people? Where's the people it runs over?
That's true. Yeah, we should install a mod for passenger carriages.
In the decorations mod, you can literally put pioneers, like fake model pioneers.
Nice.
I guess I'll yeah, go check the train. I'll the logistic line as quickly as. I mean, we can always just temporarily turn off auto drive now while we're working.
Can you check the contents of the train?
Just actually press E on the freight train, on the freight portion.
What? I don't see it.
If you go to the where the freight trailer is, you just press E on it.
Oh, interactive freight car. Oh yeah, I see. No, don't leave.
All right, Orioles, fuck up. Goodbye.
Bye.
There's me right for fucking trying to improve the logistics of the train station.
Nope. It will always be stuck with smartphones.
No, I got him up at least up to Mark 3s right now.
Oh, cool.
Which
Mark
he's
3 should
filling.
be enough, right?
I'll let you know how well it goes. It's
Alright.
It's running 28. The rate limit is 28 items a minute apparently.
For Mark 3s?
No, for the you can actually see what the transfer limit is on the actual the platform. It tells you. It does the math for you.
Oh, okay. Okay, let's see why it's not unloading here. Configure train station, timetable. For train, edit timetable, add Brightline North.
I mean, just
One,
check the
unload.
check the freight platform. See if it's switched to load or unload.
Oh, right. I forgot you have to do that.
Mhm.
Then I'll set you back to Brightline North. Edit timetable. Set you back to when unload has been completed. Save. Oh, I see. Okay, I understand now. Makes sense. This is starting to make sense. Starting to click together. Alright, and then at the station, we want to set it to unload. There you go. Alright. Anything else we need to do for that station or no?
No, I'm just monitoring how much it's filling up while I wait for the train.
Well,
The
shockingly
throughput
fast
is
up.
28 a minute. Yeah, so you can do the math on that. So
I was gonna ask you to stream, but I remember you're actually just streaming on Twitch. I'm just opening. I hope I don't get ads from. Oh my god, I got fucking ads. Fuck off.
Imagine not being subbed. Terrible.
I know.
It should be. It's loading over here, not unloading.
That's fine. Don't worry
I
about
can
it.
interact with the freak. I'm stuck. Okay, so it's
Give it,
unloading.
give it 30 seconds. Yeah. Okay. It should
Okay.
unload fully.
Yeah,
I
it should
said
just
fully.
unload. Phone.
Oh, does it just unload all at once?
Yeah, it should.
Okay. And now the train should leave, right?
Yep.
Okay. Bye bye.
All right. So
Yeah, and that's all the. Oh, very
Alright.
nice. Very nice.
So now we need to set up the unpacking.
Right.
Do we just run an
Where?
elevator all the way down?
Yes, but then where? This is a little cramped. I think you should go over the iron production building and then go down and then build it like. How do you ping?
I think we just
Should-
fucking build it right here. No, like dead ass. Just build it in between the two buildings.
Yeah, but then what do you do with the oil once you have it?
We'll build out that way, like in between the buildings, but we'll build out this way. Since the assemblers have a front door that we can access from over there, we can just build out this way. So then this pole needs to get replaced. So what is this actually plugged into?
This factory and the copper.
Okay.
Well,
So can
actually, I'll
we can
set up-
just we should just be able to do this, right? Plug everything into this one pole right here.
potentially yes.
So 1, 2, this pole down here. So it's just 3 things it's plugged into. Wire's too long. Okay.
Yep.
I think that's probably why that's there. So I need a power pole here, and I don't have the.
no,
I'm short
the
of
power poles are
materials.
there for the sole reason that I enjoy zipping around the base. The
I
only
I need wire. Hold on.
reason. I have some on me.
Can you
I have
drop it from all the way up there?
110.
You think? You think drop it all the way down and it ends up down here?
Did I drop it? I dropped it. Where'd it go?
Oh no, it's above you. I don't need cable. I
There we
need
go.
actual
Oh.
wire.
There you go.
I need a wire, not cable.
Oh, I have wire too. Here, I have some wire.
No, it's above
Did
you.
it drop down?
Nope,
Come on. We'll get there. We'll get there.
it's still above you. I don't think you can. There's no way it's gonna work. No, just keep chopping it above you.
Will this drop? Come on, really?
Have to come all the way down to drop it.
Oh, come on.
All this time, you could have just come down here and just climb the ladder back up there.
You gotta take your stupid wire.
Actually, wait, hold on. We can just do this and then this. Wait, this entire time, I just realized we could have just done that. There we go. Should be good. Think everything's still running?
I think so. Check the copper. That's the only one I can't see.
Yep, copper's running. All right. Foundations as per.
Trains look so goofy, but I'm glad they work. It's good. I like the little honk. You know what? I like the honk. Good. Yeah. The only problem is, oh my god, we're gonna put the steel. The trains are massive.
I mean, if we can schedule 2 trains on the same line and just split them,
Not without signals.
we'll need definitely signals, which means we need to automate like computer parts. Which is why we're doing this first. This is why we're doing
Right.
this anyways.
So yeah, I think the station should be built first. But yeah, I don't know where to put this. It's so
How many
big. And
packagers
actually,
should we? How many packagers do you think we'll need to quickly and
the same
efficiently?
the same amount as on the loading station. It should never be more or less, if they have the same speed.
I guess it's 3 that we have over there. Because something to remember is now the limit is going to be the that's the output, right? Yeah, here it comes. What do I just? I guess I splitter them. Can I
It
not like
feels it's
fall off the
weird
foundation?
feeling to feel home at the base.
What?
It feels weird to like feel like I'm at home when I get back. Sorry, when I get back at base.
Yeah, I mean, I did try to make this base as homey as it could possibly be.
Just hope I don't get run over by the train.
Happens to all of us, especially when you get hit with someone with a fucking rebar gun.
Hey, you gave it to me, okay?
I am now absolutely
Yes,
regretting it.
you can really carry. Oh my god.
So,
You wanna
rewatched the
yeah?
rewatched the original Alien the other day.
Was
Completely
it like
forgot
1990?
the 1979. Yeah,
Oh
completely
my god, yeah.
forgot that it's a man in a suit.
Yeah,
Funniest
yeah.
shit I've ever seen in my life, dude.
I don't remember for what occasion I watched it, but I rewatched it pretty recently too, yeah.
So okay, the unpackers are good. I guess we put them into industrial fluid buffers first.
That'd be a smart idea. Those put them further, those interact with the belts above.
How far is that good?
No. No, they're still above belt above. Like outside of
Uh,
the
I'm gonna
area of
look on
influence of the belt entirely.
Okay. That pole might be in the way then. Um, that train is actually starting to fucking put the stress on me because it's just gonna keep unloading shit that I don't have space for.
Better hurry up, come on. I like how the barrels look on the vertical.
I
array.
suppose we don't need this anymore because the front door goes there. So
Yeah. Just one fluid tank, I think, which should be enough too.
you think one fluid tank with all this amount of shit that we're
Well, there's only a singular pipe inputting into the train, so I don't think we should ever exceed the capacity of one pipe. Yeah.
Okay. So where do you think here? Should be good. Does
Yeah,
that look
sure.
normal?
That looks pretty centered. Yeah, yeah. Just don't make spiders. I'm gonna rebar you again. I'm looking at you. I'm supervising you.
Wait, what do you not want?
Spider, whatever you call them. Spider splitters?
Oh,
Spider pipes.
oh yeah. No, they all feed into one mainline pipe, so I don't have to worry about that. Okay, I guess we'll see how quickly this goes. So now we have to power this up. What's a good power? Do that's only gonna hold like. Oh, there we go. Okay, I guess that works. Two.
So just a little pet peeve, but the power line going from the iron to the copper, can you make it so it doesn't go through the tank? Wait, what? Can we not? Can we not go? Oh, no, never mind.
Did
Okay,
you not
I'm gonna
clicking
go
anymore?
to the steel really quickly. While I'm gone, by the way, can you please make some biofuel? So I can, because my jetpack is running out.
Give me 1 second. I'm still working on this. We're sinking the plastic that comes with it, right? We're not putting it back on the train.
Uh, it will make sense, but I really don't want to handle it. It will make sense, but I really don't want to handle it. Wait, why am I taking the Explorer? I just have the pipe. Totally forgot about that. The pings are starting to get really annoying. They're all over the place. Is there a way to disable some pings so I don't see all of
Yeah,
them?
press M, and then you can disable what you want.
Oh, fancy. Okay. What about the vehicles? Death crates, I don't care. Train stations, I don't care. Train, I don't care. Oh, show on compass, I see it. You have to select them individually. Makes sense. There you go. Now my compass is clean.
It's gonna fill up a lot quicker than you think it is. How am I gonna deal with this plastic? Where can I sink this adequately? There's something like here. Forgot how bright the assembler factory is. I walked there and got like fucking
Yeah,
flashbang.
me too. Yeah, me too. I just entered. Oh, there's lights in here. Do we bring the coal over to via train?
Do we need it? I don't think we need it.
I don't know. Do you
I
think it's
think
useful?
everything that's steel is almost automated.
So no coal.
I wouldn't say so. Just spring what's being down.
All right.
This is a temporary solution for a fucking problem that I don't want to deal with.
What?
The
Coal?
plastic. The awesome sink. You have to remember how fucking big the awesome sink is. It's fucking huge.
All right. Can you write in the public notes all the steel stuff that we have, so I can make sure I account for all of it?
Sure. So
No, we're not making motors.
steel,
No, we're not making motors.
steel beams, steel pipes, encased beams. I think technically, which might be a problem.
How did you fuck this up?
Uh,
You
there's
accidentally hooked up. Wait. You accidentally hooked up wire instead of quick wire, and we don't make motors because of that.
no. That means I was doing something then. Oh no, because there's
Uh,
something that's interchangeable over there.
oh, okay.
Yeah, that's being interchanged. One requires wire, one requires quick wire. Encased beams. What are motors being over there? I don't think so.
Yeah, motors are over here, but that's the thing. The stator assembler that's before them, it takes quick
Stators.
wire and hooked up wire to them.
Yeah, no. Because there was something else being on there that required wire.
All right.
So I guess it's steel beams, pipes, encased beams, motors, and stators. But however, I know 3 of them aren't actually fully automated because I had to keep
No.
delivering items over there to help with the production. I think concrete was one of them. Concrete was one of them. Wires was another, and then quick wire was the other.
Do you wanna also train those?
Well, they're not being automated over there, so we don't. You're not going to be able to train those.
Oh, so you're gonna just automate them back at the base.
Yeah, I'll automate them back here. We're still going to have the problem with the quicksilvers. Quick wire isn't anywhere near the base, so I can't really.
Should I bring motors anyway if they're not automated?
What do they use? What are motors?
Motors and stators use quick wire, which is not a big supply here. It's just in a box. Like they're hand delivered. They're just put in the box. That's for motors and stators.
I
So
guess
only
if we
make these
if we
beams-
technically yeah the steel beams and the steel pipes and then we automate I guess over here.
and the encased beams too, right?
Yeah. How are you going to offload them onto the train though without them getting mixed into the packaging?
Free carriages.
Okay.
Where's the encased beams being made? I can't find them.
In the
It's
back.
still beams.
It's in the back. I think it's the one of the crates closest to the. Also, if there's no concrete over there, they're probably not being made anyways.
Okay, so just steel beams and pipes then.
Yeah.
I presume it's one of the crates, right? So that's
Yeah.
stator. What did these make? These make encased beams, which require concrete, which is also hand-fed. Yeah. Okay, so just steel beams and pipes then. Okay, this makes the job much easier then. No, I've run out of concrete. I need to get back. The truck is being stupid again.
It usually is.
Sorry?
As it usually is.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is offloading faster than it's being made, which is good. You fucking honk at me.
Putting
Oh,
the
who-
stress. Putting the stress on you.
I don't need that shit in my life. I'm a hard-working employee.
Are you? I don't think Fixit agrees.
I'm dealing with Fixit's fucking mess of byproduct
Where's-
bullshit.
Where's there's phase free, huh? Where's the phase free?
The king of the kittens and puppies. They're
Exactly.
too slow.
I'm kind of mad. I'm kind of sad they're not giving us backstory. That's the bad part about Subnautica, you know. Fucking Altera is a world-leading corporation. All right, what do we need for biofuel? 6 for wood. I guess we don't have wood. 10
I have to
leaves.
run around the chainsaw.
I'll grab the other ones. They're easier. And mycelia. How do you get mycelia?
It's RNG if a plant gives it to you. I got some stuff, so I'll load them into the crates real quickly.
Alright,
It should yield quite a bit of bio shit. Fuck off. I'm playing for 4 hours. Leak my notes.
It's not very nice. I don't think the Fixit supervisors are gonna enjoy you telling them that.
That big fire me.
Well, I think the Fixit supervisor would care about us, you know, overworking ourselves to death, but oh well.
These are probably like really fucking useless on the this awesome sync, but hey, we're gonna get a shit ton of stuff being synced. Already up to 7 coupons.
On the plastic sink?
I mean, it's uniform. It's across all sinks.
Yeah, no, I know, but on the sink that's
I can't see
From
exactly
where-
how much
from
this
where
was.
did we get the 7? Just overall or
Just overall.
Okay.
I can't see on an individual sync basis.
Yeah, that's the other thing from this game. It kind of likes graphs. I like all the graph structure it gives you.
Okay, cool, fine. Everything's caught up onto one syncing line. Alright, beautiful. So we shouldn't have a plastic backup anymore. So everything should just be raw pumping. Now the next question is gonna be how much time do I have to start working this crude oil into other things?
drill yourself a
Not
block or
long.
two.
When they start laying down refineries and shit. I guess what refineries? Plastic and rubber. So technically, just 2 refineries. That's all I need.
What does wood
Oh.
look like? Who's wood? Is that wood? That is wood. Extend these. I've got
Slowly
400
but
of these.
surely, we're starting to spaghettify our world. Do we have the headroom, or
Or
for anything? How close are we?
I don't know. Not near a pipe right now. Sorry, a power pole. We have about. Well, the maximum consumption is capacity the maximum production?
Hold on. So max construction is all buildings on. Yeah, what we're concerned basically amount is consumption versus capacity right now. So, we're close. We're not. I think I can lay down the 2 refineries without going over. Refineries are 30 a pop, so 60. Yeah, we have more than 60 headroom. Yeah, I think we'll be okay. I need encased beams though. Which we're completely short of, aren't we? What are you looking at? Go back to bed, bozo.